to the Dyson Dame stream of Battlelords, the 23rd Century. My name is Emily, or Anthrama, as you may know me, and today I am playing Chaos, which I'm very excited to do. We'll get to character discussions later, but I just want to kind of introduce everyone real quick. As I said, I'm Emily. The cat girl is Erica, otherwise known as Onduin. The person with the crazy mask is Winchester Deva. These two are also part of the Dyson Dame crew. The dame on the screen who is not part of our crew is Tori. Can you wave, Tori? Thank you.
Our
this
honorary.
is level 1 geek. She's awesome. She's the one who's going to be running the game for us today. And we also have Chase, who is playing Nat. He is also a wholesome dad gamer. He has an awesome TTRPG show called Tabletop Treasure Hunters that you should check out. And yeah, does anybody else want to furthermore introduce themselves?
You guys stall for me while I put my dog away real quick.
Yeah, sounds good.
We got you covered.
Boomer!
We so got you covered.
She's
Joy of owning pets. This game I have actually personally never played before, but I have read through the quick starter rules multiple times. It looks extremely cool. I really hope that I can do the combat justice, because it seems kind of like gritty, combat focused, intensive strategy game almost. And that looks really neat. Yeah, but we'll see. And my sunglasses today. We'll see if I enjoy those or not. Welcome back, Tori.
Thanks.
I just babbled nonsensically.
No, it's great. My dog she barks at just everything and nothing, so but she barks less when she's in her kennel, so anyway.
What a girl.
That's the hope. Yes, I don't know what you just were talking about.
I just said my impressions of Battlelords.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Now you don't get to know what it is.
But yeah, you can go and run with it. Tell us about Battlelords and yourself and what we should know.
Okay, well, you already mentioned I'm from Level 1 Geek. I run a blog that is all about tabletop RPGs, especially for beginners. So that's actually kind of how we're running this particular stream. Is I'm looking at this game and reviewing this game in the context of if this would be good for a beginner or not, and how easy it might be to pick up or not. So today, like Emily said, we're running Battlelords of the 23rd Century. Per the title, this game takes place in the 23rd century, so kind of the far future where mankind has expanded beyond just Earth and is now spread across the universe and has formed an alliance with lots of different alien species. I don't think any of you guys are human, right?
Nope.
Okay,
it's not
yeah,
an option
so
for the pre-gens.
right. So lots of alien species are all mixing together, and tonight's adventure in particular, and really the game as a whole centers around kind of playing space soldiers, space mercenaries. You can also take it in like a space pirates direction and things like that. So real quick, just want to plug some stuff for the creators of Battlelords because they were so kind to let us play their game. They are running games online for Gen Con Online on July 29th through August 2nd, and there are still spots available. So if we don't butcher the system too badly and you think, hey, this is a pretty cool game, you can go play it on Gen Con Online. Let's see, you can also still pre-order some books and goodies on their Kickstarter. They have a scenario book coming out called Charlie Foxtrot that you can pre-order there. Katie, did we put links in this description? Okay, yeah.
So many links in the description.
You can find all of their social links, their website, everything like that, Discord, YouTube, etc., all in the description of this stream. So go check them out. I think that's all the business stuff. Anyone else need to add anything?
Don't think so. I think we're ready to play a game.
Okay. As I said already, we are all very new to this system. It's maybe this is a little baby spoiler for my review, but it's not the simplest system. So we've they do have a pretty good quick start guide though to the rules in a quick start scenario, which is what we're running today. But just be patient as we figure this all out together.
And I'm not. I'm more narrative driven, so this battle scenarios and tactics are going to be really interesting. So
Yes, this
I'm
is
excited.
this is a very tactical, battle heavy game. So if that's your thing, then you might want to check this out. Okay. There's not really a natural place to introduce characters, so I think we should just start with that. Why don't you guys, since you're all playing aliens too, why don't you give us also a good physical description of what you look like, since none of you are human.
Well, guess what? We got pictures.
Yes! Oh yeah, the book has tons of really cool art. So, and we have utilized that today.
Katie, who would you like to go first?
Oh, Erica.
Oh, cool. I am playing Tack. Did you put a photo up or do I?
We have a delay on Facebook, so you're good to
That's
just
right.
keep going.
Okay, cool. So I am playing Tack. He is a gigantic cat. He's cat humanoid kind of. I'm still learning a little bit about him, but he is essentially fearless. He is not scared of anything, so I'm gonna try really hard not to break that that RP because I'm a scaredy cat. No pun intended. And that's really about it for now.
Awesome.
Awesome. We'll just Chase go next.
Yeah, so I'm the only one in the group not playing a pre-gen. I took a stab at making my own character. So I am playing a race called a Rosette, I believe is how you pronounce it. They are basically flying Zoidbergs, if anybody's familiar with Futurama. And the one that I made in particular, they're not large as they are, but I made mine as small of a size class as I could get him. So he's very, very small, very nimble. He's got a really wacky Rosette name, but everybody knows him as Nat because he is small and nimble, and he likes to pester people with his very accurate shooting by shooting him in the limbs.
You want to chill on my shoulders this time?
I think he's huge.
Oh, he said he was small
I'm
and
not
nimble.
like shoulder size, but like
Aw.
I'm pretty small. Like I'm like probably like flying gnome size.
Well, I am pretty gigantic, so if you need a ride,
Awesome.
Tack's got you because we're apparently friends.
Oh, Joseph, yeah, I will. I'm gonna take a stab at a wacky voice. We'll see.
Oh, I love it.
I think we all are.
Right, M?
All right. The name is Snark Chaos Zeus. I'm an Orion. I've got pointy ears, 7 fingers. 7 fingers? I don't know how many fingers are on my hand normally.
Five.
And I'm good at what I do. Yes. Which is, of course, causing chaos. My key line that I maybe choose this character is, they say always bet on the house, but I never lose. And yes, I like to create chaos with mega glue, orange spray paint, and some fake grenades. Maybe I'll toss in some, real grenades while I'm at it.
You have fake grenades?
I have fake grenades.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Ultimate
like,
troll.
oh man, one of us is gonna go Captain America and protect everyone.
I'm gonna ching, toss, and then laugh as everyone cowers. And then say, oops, when it's actually a real grenade.
Erica, I don't know if any of you have Captain America personalities. I think that's kind of counter to this game.
That is true. None of us do.
True.
All right. Oh wait, we can't forget Rage.
I'm Rage. I'm an Eridani, and I breathe methane, so I have to wear myself a protective suit here or die from oxygen, I guess. That's how that works. You should all know that incoming fire does in fact have the right of way. So, don't step in front of a bullet, or that's your own fault. I'm not much of a looker, I know. And, sometimes you volunteer for stuff that, maybe you shouldn't. But, no pain, no gain, right? Especially on the no pain part.
Jace, we should have done cooler introductions.
Okay, you guys don't need. You guys will make your impression as you play.
Okay.
Okay. Here's a. I'm just gonna read the flavor text from the quick start guide just to stay true to this thing. Well, I'll read parts, but I don't want to sit here and read a whole paragraph. But you've been hired by Space Systems Development Corporation, also known as SSDC, to quietly exterminate a dangerous pest infestation on a deep space resort, a deep space luxury resort called the Crystal Palace. The Crystal Palace Resort is actually a very old model station. Though the guest areas have been renovated, the station itself is a bit of an antique. It's a wheel and hub configuration. You guys tracking with that? So like central thing, and then kind of the rest of the station is like around it, like that.
Yes.
The outside of the wheel is transparent, so guests can look at the amazing nebula and that the station orbits. And your orders specifically state that you are to eliminate any unauthorized foreign organisms without alerting or disturbing the guests.
Oh. We can certainly eliminate. Certainly eliminate. We'll see about disturbing.
So
Chaos Egg suggests you do not.
these are the orders you've received for this job. So you load up on a shuttle, and it treks you out to the landing bay of the Crystal Palace. And this place is, like I said, the station itself is pretty old and antique, but you can see a little bit through the windows as you approach the station. This place is opulent. This is very fancy. I don't think any of you come from very wealthy backgrounds, so this is probably one of the nicer places you've ever been. I would assume you don't come from a wealthy background if you guys are working as space mercenaries.
Well. Perhaps we can find a time to have a bit of relaxing on this job.
Meh.
Come on, Rage. You could use a bit of a spa treatment.
No.
Relaxing is when you get lazy.
See, he's got
That's when you lose a job.
Also true.
I'm sorry, I couldn't quite catch that, Nat. You want to say that again?
Relaxing is when you get lazy.
One more time.
You heard me.
Quit pestering the boy.
Open your big ears.
He got on quick, and I wiggled my pointed ears.
So
Oh, very unreasonable.
As you approach the landing bay, there are three, I mean, I hesitate to say men because they're not all human, but three male specimens, organisms, yeah.
Good word choice.
Waiting for you at the landing bay. The first one you notice, not in a good way, he sticks out like a sore thumb, is a young human, so he is human. He looks super young, barely an adult, and he is he's just got that posture where he's like trying to shrink, you know, not in a good way. He sticks, shoulders are up, he's like looking around, he just looks really uncomfortable. But he is wearing like staff uniform, so he looks official. The second is a burly looking Orion. I don't know if we uploaded a picture, and none of
That's what I was.
Okay, right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Orion.
Chaos.
Pointy
So,
ears.
a burly looking Orion. So he does not look like you, Chaos, because you, I think, are a little more slender.
He's
right?
a
Whoa,
twig.
hey, whoa, hey.
He's a twig.
I keep it tight.
He's frowning, and he's got some really impressive mutton chops on his face. And then the last guy is a tall human. He looks right in his prime, maybe like 30s, early 40s. He's got well put together brown hair and a nicely like well-oiled mustache. His uniform is clean and like starched and pressed and everything. So as the shuttle doors open, this last guy I described, this taller human who looks really put together, he strides toward you and holds out his hand, and he says, "Hello, my name is Captain Smith. This is my communication officer, Roger." And he points toward the boy, is what you would call him, who's like practically shaking in his boots. "And my second in command, First Mate Clemens." And he points to the Orion guy with the mutton chops.
Nice to see you brought a child along.
They all gotta start learning somehow. Don't be so hard on it.
Won't be so hard, but I will be hard.
What does that mean?
Okay.
What does that mean?
Okay. Sure.
What sort of hard are we referring to here?
I think it's weird now.
Tech? Do.
Dax is like snickering to himself. He thinks he's hilarious.
All right.
The Captain Smith, as he's named himself, just sort of looks on at you guys as you have this exchange. Yes. Now, if you'll follow me, I'll take you to the command center. And he turns brusquely and walks with the other two kind of following in behind him. He walks like a man who is used to being followed.
Oh, look at him. That's probably how he keeps his ass so tight.
What's
And I
his
start
weird
walking and I'm
height?
mimicking the way he's walking.
You little mimic.
Just so you know, twins
I
are
look-
tight.
Does it look good? And he points at his hips as he goes, like finger guns at the buns.
Sway a little harder and you'll look much better than you do now.
I need to be stiffer. Hard, I guess, is the term we're
So-
using here.
He'll
Yes,
stop
very
bending his
hard.
knees, but those hips will still be loose.
There you go.
There we go.
He leads you to from the hangar to a really fancy schmancy elevator.
Hmm.
It's like got like it's like a Vegas elevator, but not like gross vomity cigarette smoke Vegas, but like the mirrors and the the gold railing and just fancy.
Oh, yes.
He does not say anything to you the whole ride. It's not very long. It only stops one floor down. And then you exit, you pass 3 security stations, and you walk up to what looks to be like the double doors of a command center. And there is an anti-gravity cart kind of hovering in front of the doors. And he says, I will need you to deposit your weapons before we enter the command center.
What? Whoa, whoa. I thought we were here to protect. How are we supposed to protect? We don't keep,
You will get them back, I assure you.
Oh.
This
You
is
have
a
some
proper
kind of clearance?
This is a proper establishment, I will have you know. I do not invite any sort of violence into my command center.
What shall I do with these? And he like takes his huge talons. Do you want to pluck them one by one?
Either you get rid of your weapons here on this cart, or you don't get paid.
Oh, well, we want to get paid.
Well,
I start shucking
suppose-
weapons.
I'm gonna get like real close to his face and just glare and then drop my weapon on the ground. Both of them.
On the
He's gonna
ground?
take this
Yeah.
giant proton
Rude.
cannon from his back and just thud it on the thing as it shakes.
Sorry, I missed the bin.
Roger like hurries over to your weapon, Nat, and he like picks it up carefully and like shakily puts it onto the cart
Oh,
and looks apologetically at Captain Smith.
oh, Nat, you silly little ass.
Is he silly?
All of you, everyone else complied, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
My
right.
weapons
You want the
are
money.
down. Yeah.
All right. So, shortly after you guys all deposit your weapons there, there are, I'll just say there's a guard out there, so it's not like he's just leaving your weapons unattended, because that would be dangerous. But he opens the door. He's got like a, like a scan badge thing. He opens the door and you enter into the command center. There's a big holo viewer in the center. Think like any cool space command center. There's just like a big table that's got holographic projections on it. And he gathers you around this holo viewer. Here's the problem. As you know, this station is apparently infested with a hostile organism. This, as I'm sure you know, is a luxury vacation spot. We can't afford having this type of problem. And we don't want our passengers to be alarmed, of course. As a result, you will be requested to wear civilian attire or one of our uniforms. We don't want you to bring we don't want you toting heavy weaponry in front of the guests, and you are to discuss this with no one else. Is that clear? No one is to know about this.
Oh.
That's gonna growl a little bit because he loves his armor.
I think that we will make quite the fetching crew in civilian attire.
I have to keep this on.
He looks.
It's a matter
put
of
out.
Breathing.
I see. Well,
Living.
perhaps we can find you some janitorial jumpsuits to go over your outfits.
No, I don't mind the armor off. That's fine. Can we keep our weapons somewhere where we can access them in the time of need? Perhaps if Rage is going to be a janitor, we could keep him inside the janitor cot.
Oh, whoa. In with the trash.
You're trash.
Alright, yeah.
If the mask fits, Rage.
Well,
the breathing mechanism fits.
You're right. You're fine.
I'll take one of those jumpsuits.
Yes, well, you may push around the janitorial cot, and you can hide your weapons inside. I think that is a capital idea, in fact.
Whatever clothing you find big enough for me, I will take.
Oh, we employ all sorts of species. I'm sure we can find something in your size.
Thank you.
Anyway, to the more important part. Here's what we know about these organisms. About 3 weeks ago, we were hit with an odd, small, interstellar debris storm. Evidently, it crosses our orbital path once every 1,000 years, so no one actually worried about it. Unfortunately, we didn't realize that we were already 999 years into the count.
Some research someone did. You ever, think about doing more of that with it being luxury and all the money you might have coming in? That's just an idea. What do I know?
Oh, I apologize. I didn't realize I was in the company of a professional luxury resort manager.
Well,
I thought that you were a space mercenary.
Oh, hey! I'm just pointing out facts. You're luxury, so, money.
Take the
right?
burn, Rage.
No,
take the burn and
I
go
won't
nurse
take
it.
the burn!
Take
Yes. Well, anyway, if you are finished. Passengers began to complain about strange noises 2 days later. Roger, would you roll the audio feed, please? Roger, starts, being surprised, like someone just jumped out at him or something. And he says, "Oh, yes, right away, sir." And he runs over to the holo viewer where you guys are gathered at, and he kneels down and he's pushing buttons into the console, and he's cursing to himself, and no, that's not they just one moment, sir. And it takes a long time.
Oh, Roger.
What a child.
Orion, the bulky Orion, you notice he begins to crack his knuckles. And
Get on with it, Roger. We're on a job.
okay, just coming right up. And he finally presses a final button, and you see like a feed come up on the HoloViewer. These noises were recorded over the past 2 weeks. And you guys listen, and you hear the sound of metal bending, followed by a low booming rumble like thunder, kind of. We originally thought the station had undergone metal fatigue, possibly from some interstellar debris hits. So we sent in a repair team. The computer picked this up on audio an hour after they went in. And he like nods to Roger again, who hurriedly presses a few more buttons. He seems a little more proficient this time. And the audio feed switches suddenly to shrieking and screaming and loud growling and like thrashing around. And then it cuts off.
Yes. Sounds like a problem.
Indeed. It appears our case of metal fatigue developed bad attitude and claws.
Why even call it metal fatigue? Is this something to keep them, those rich people, like, happy or
placated?
Or...
Keep
that
up
word,
rage.
that's a word.
Are you suggesting I did this for entertainment?
No, not entertainment, just,
Rage,
I
this
do
hole you are
believe-
digging, you should keep going.
I believe our friend Rage had a misunderstanding where he thought
you
your usage of
suggesting
the
I
term
did this
metal
for
fatigue
entertainment?
was broadcasted
No,
to the
I-
public
not
to explain
entertainment,
the
just-
sounds that they might have heard.
Rage,
I
this
do
hole
Whereas you
are
were saying
digging,
you
you
thought
should
metal
keep
fatigue
going.
was the I problem, believe our but friend instead Rage
it
had a
was
actually an
misunderstanding.
invasion of some sort.
Yes, I see that you are the brains of this operation.
It is apparent, isn't it?
Depends on the day and the situation.
Depends on if I stay focused.
Anyway, the tale continues. We sent in a security team to recover the bodies and seal the area. However, they only found 2 of the 3, and none of those were in one piece, you see. Here
Oh.
are the photos from the scene.
Ooh.
Oh.
And he taps a button, and horrific photos come up on the HoloViewer.
Oh, look at that guy. Ooh.
Well, whatever it is, it didn't want to really eat them. It just wanted to tear them apart.
And actually, Chaos, you had the right reaction. I need you guys to make our very first check, a Constitution check.
Okay.
Okay.
As you
Let's
guys are finding your numbers, I'll explain to the viewers. This system uses primarily D100s, which is kind of fun. And you are trying to roll under a target number, typically, on most checks.
That's right.
So, Chase, do you want to explain do you want to explain this particular check as far as like how you figured out if you succeeded or not?
Yeah, so my Constitution score is 55, and I rolled a 63, so I got over it, my score, which means I failed.
Yes. Did anyone succeed?
Oh yes,
Okay,
I succeeded.
Remind me how exactly to calculate it. So it's
So you
just whatever I
roll-
roll
you
times.
roll-
100?
Nope, you don't. The nice thing is you don't have to really calculate anything. You just roll,
Okay.
and whatever your Constitution score is, that's your target that you're trying to get under or meet.
Okay. So my Constitution is 96. And, because I'm supposed to roll the 2.
Yeah.
Erica is smart. Ooh, didn't get it. 107.
Okay, so Tack and Nat, you see these photos, and you feel like you need to find the nearest waste receptacle because you are about to lose whatever you had for lunch.
Look at him. Look,
I think
look
he's
at
just
him
gonna
go.
he's just gonna flap his mouth tentacles and just vomit right there. Not even flinch.
Max is gonna come and like pat your shoulders. There, my boy.
Don't touch me.
Do you add to his vomit pile, Tack?
'Cause you also failed, right, Tack?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So are you like a sympathetic vomiter? You like go over to like, it's okay now.
You know what? Probably.
Oh, look at you.
Why?
Well,
Why?
They're
Why is
just
this
dead
happening?
bodies.
I look over quickly at our employer. Do they look less than impressed?
He just has a hard face. He doesn't. He's staring at the photos.
he has resting bitch face.
Sorry, I'm a vegetarian.
But you're not gonna eat the bodies. Why?
Not you're a vegetarian?
My goodness. My deepest apologies for all of this. Perhaps we can move on to the next bit that you know of.
I can't get that image out of my head of his tentacles like. Sorry, I just can't.
Yes. Well, it is quite gruesome. Roger, would you take that down, please? And the the images are removed.
Roger,
And
there's some
figured it
cleanup.
out.
Roger's not a janitor.
That doesn't care. He's staring at Roger.
he does kind of listen to you, but he pauses and he looks at the captain, and the captain like rolls his eyes and shakes his head like, are you kidding? Like, why did you even consider doing that? Roger, we will have the janitorial staff clean it up. Would you focus on the job, please? Yes, Captain. I'm sorry about that. I don't like those pictures either.
I'd like to take a little direction from chat real quick. That he's not vomiting; it's a hairball.
Oh God.
So he's gonna kind of choke it up a little, and just sorry, hairball.
Okay, I managed to handle the pictures just fine, but that was the most disgusting fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Gross.
What's your language, chaos?
Sorry.
We are in luxury resort. Say it with
I
a little
think
more.
that's more of a
La la.
Whew.
Puppy.
Well, now that we have that horrendous bit behind us, Roger, do please clean that up.
Actually,
One
I
boy.
have a different job for
Oh.
Roger,
Of course.
and I would appreciate it if you didn't order around my crew. I
Ah.
am the captain here. Don't you forget.
Apologies, Captain.
Anyway, here is the location of the attacks and the noises. He pulls up like a map of the station. Roger will guide you from here using your comms. He'll also tell you if it's safe to shoot without endangering the structural integrity of the station. It is an old thing, and I wouldn't want some stray beams from your blasters to ruin everything.
I have a
Grenades.
question.
No stray beams.
I have a question.
Or bullets.
Oh, grenades!
Yes. What was it? Rage?
Yeah, back to the luxury thing. This is old. You can't have both.
It's an antique, like fine wine. I wouldn't expect you to understand that.
I'm just pointing out that having both is in itself, not...
Rage?
It's...
Rage,
Yeah,
you're giving me a migraine.
okay.
He's going to need some of that fine wine himself.
So let's just get started.
Yes, let's. You will go down to the maintenance tunnels. We have no surveillance or monitoring down there. Most of the gear was designed to be manually operated. The station, in fact, used to be an old, an old mining station. So the guts are quite antiquated. However, there is, of course, internal pressure loss sensors, but that's the extent of our monitoring down there. We'd like you to get started right away. Clemens will get you jumpsuits, as discussed earlier,
Or civilian clothes. Something
or
dashing.
civilian clothes. I'm afraid we will have to gather what we have from the lost and found. And he'll escort you to the access point. And as I said, Roger will be your guide up here, over comms. And one more reminder, you are not to disturb or alarm the guests. If you stick to the maintenance tunnels, I do not expect this will be a problem.
And
Am I clear?
No alarming.
Well, I mean, like, what if they don't stay in the maintenance tunnels? You just want us to let them go?
You are professionals I hired to do this job. Am I mistaken in that?
No, there will be no alarming,
Not at
only
all.
charming.
You
Excellent.
voluntarily.
Yes.
Roger?
What did you ask him?
Did you voluntarily hire Roger?
He kind of leans a little closer. Roger is my sister's son. I did not have much of a choice in the matter.
Condolences.
Ah!
Condolences!
Now, Roger, to your station. Roger jumps again and he rushes over to one of the dock stations and gets set up with his comms and gives a thumbs up to you guys. Right then, on your way. And Clemens, the Orion, he kind of like grunts at you guys and nods toward the door. And
I make
starts
kissy lips
walking.
at him.
He doesn't even react at all.
Tack's gonna walk up to Chaos. He's like, and that's Captain Smith. I thought you were a tight ass.
I keep it tight. And again, the finger guns at the hips.
Twigs are tight.
Tell me we've got a mink coat or something for me to wear. I say to Roger as I exit to find. I'm hoping he's headed towards the lost and found.
Yes, Clemens will take you to a door not too far away. It looks like basically a janitor's closet. There's also a box of lost and found stuff, and he hooks you up with jumpsuits if you are taking those. He also wheeled the anti-grav cart over with all your weapons, and it actually looks like these anti-grav carts are pretty much the same as what janitors would use, so he just leaves them on the cart for you. Perfect. But he puts like a room service kind of cloth over it all. Yeah. What are you looking for, Chaos? Do you want to make some kind of skill check?
Sure.
Make this fun?
What would I do for this? I guess I'm going to do a charisma skill check to know exactly what to put together perfectly for epic.
Oh, yes, yeah, sure. I was thinking to find stuff, but but maybe that makes more sense to put it together into a nice ensemble.
I figured I couldn't make things come into existence. Oh yeah, that's a hard succeed.
All right. So it's kind of it's a lost and found box, so there's all kinds of stuff. Give me a pimp
jacket. That's all I really just want. I want a pimp jacket and maybe
you
even cooler shades.
Yeah, I think you can, whatever piece you're looking for, you find it and you're able to kind of put it together. Like, it's one of those outfits that, looks like it took no thought at all, but like obviously you put thought into it.
So it's a big poofy jacket, fur. I don't know what kind of fur, but it's fur. It's got a mesh shirt and then tight shiny pants.
Oh my gosh.
That's manufactured fur,
And I would have to tear it off.
This is a luxury resort. This is real. And he sinks his fingers into it.
That's somebody's trash that they forgot about.
No.
Probably an ancestor.
This was probably, I will tell you exactly what happened with this coat. And he pauses, like just dead in the hallway. What happened is there was a rich young prince type, and he was sneaking about in a fair maiden's quarters when, of course, her burly and disgusting husband came barging in, and he had to flee in the dead of night, leaving behind this wonderful coat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you speaking still? You lost me at coats and story.
Drama is lost upon you, Tack. Beware.
Drama.
Recompense is mine.
It's all within you. I need none.
Clemens clears his throat. You ready?
All right, you're still here.
Clemens, you're so thick. Tell me how you got this way.
He turns and starts walking.
You're
down
such
the
a
hall.
creep.
You are creepy. All right. He leads you I don't know. I don't have a map of this place. He leads you a little ways to where you can get access to the maintenance tunnels. And he just stands there and like nods.
I curtsy at him. And head towards the hatch.
You're really great at leading people. Yeah. Alright.
Do you have a crush, Rage?
I don't have crushes.
He's deeply in love
You
with you.
crush things.
I do.
Stop heckling the crew.
He'll wave everyone in.
It's like you guys don't want to get paid or something.
I deeply want to be paid.
No, just kidding. Okay, Clemens watches you go and then just emotionless, he just turns and walks back.
There's everyone's humor.
And then pretty soon after you hear the squeaky voice of Roger come over on your comms, too loud at first. Hello, is this working? Hello, can you hear me?
Back up, kid. Mike, face.
Turn it down, Roger.
Oh, sorry. Is this better?
Much better, child.
Okay. So I've got a map of the maintenance tunnels up here, and I can guide you to where we lost the team. Take your next left.
Done.
Our
Son,
left or your left?
Use your words.
Do you know your lefts from your rights, Roger?
Breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Make the
Now look
L
at
in
the compass and tell us where to go.
Oh, okay.
Left or right, Roger?
Make
it's right.
the symbols
It's-
with your
it's
hands.
Right. It's definitely
Roger.
definitely right. Right.
You're sure
it's definitely
not
right.
our left.
No,
Oh my
definitely.
gosh, Rage.
It's right.
I'll
I
turn
think-
right.
Great.
Rage goes left.
Yeah.
All right. The
Rage does
tunnels
go
are
left for a minute.
the tunnels themselves are long, poorly lit corridors. They're about. This book uses meters, so get ready. 2 meters wide, 3 meters tall. And there's just like pipes of all shapes and sizes lining the way as you go. I'm almost picturing kind of like a metro tunnel, but it's much smaller than that, obviously, but with, occasional like locked metal doors along the way that are just there for whatever.
Sure.
So yeah, it's very twisty and turny, and Roger kind of continues on this course of action of like, okay, wait. Oh, actually, no, sorry, you gotta turn around. Actually, go back to that other crossroads and go the other way. And this carries on for some time.
All right, squeaky
Roger?
toy.
Roger?
Got to tell us where to go.
Roger, your mother regrets you. You need to do better.
Chaos, that was a bit harsh. At least we're a couple hours in, and we know the boy a little more.
You've
I'm
gotta be
just-
more subtle,
I'm
Kale.
just saying that he needs to step it up a bit if
Sir,
he
I
wants
believe
to
your
make
mother
anybody
loves you.
proud.
Your mother loves you. Just learn your lefts and rights.
I'm laughing, but I think that's the sound of Roger crying.
There's already a couple
Poor
of dents in the
Roger.
walls from
Your
Rage.
mother regrets you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, you can tell, like, he pulls himself together, but you can tell he's kind of sniffly. But he does finally seem to be focusing a little more. There's a
Oh,
little
yes.
less, there's a little fewer I thinks and a little just, or maybe he's just not thinking out loud as much, who knows, but he's just giving you one word directions now.
He's just like,
Perfect.
go left.
He needs some. He just needs some tough love. That's what happens.
Alright,
Yeah.
kid just needs to buck up and
So you do get back around to, so he told you to kind of turn around, and you guys discover that you've kind of actually gone in a circle. You can now look to the side and see that
Did
you see
we-
the access point,
did we-
like where you came in.
Hold on.
But he
Roger.
seems,
Toy.
Did we
Squeaky toy.
did we just
yeah,
Is
yeah.
this-
I'm sorry.
what?
I figured it out though. I know where to go now.
We went in a circle!
Roger.
Rage,
Sorry.
calm the
Roger?
rage.
Rage is
Roger?
punching a wall.
Chaos,
You-
do not say anything else to this poor boy before he cries again.
One more thing. Just one
No.
last one.
Okay.
Roger, you
Uh-huh.
are just like your father. And he just
No,
hopes
he's
that that's
not.
devastating.
Okay. Okay. I think you go just take your second left.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yes, what you're gonna
Yeah,
do
I
now
think
is
so.
If I turn around to look and there's no, antique or not luxury, there's holes going in everything.
And we
We
want to
call
get
him
paid
rage for a reason. You don't want to make him mad.
So do you guys
Yeah.
follow his directions?
Yes.
if
Okay.
anything.
So you do go down that way and you take your second left and you stop short because you see a body as you round the corner on the ground.
Oh.
Chaos,
Look at
next time you
this.
say something to that little squeaky boy, make fun of his uncle.
Finally.
It's a nicely dressed body. So not a maintenance worker. It definitely looks like a guest.
Uh-oh.
Looks like this guy wandered down the wrong path.
Chaos,
I'm
do
gonna
you want
check his
call?
pulse. What race is he?
He's
What
human.
Species? He's
He's
human.
human.
So we can't save his head.
Actually the head is separate from
Oh.
the body.
There's a cool medicine thing for one species in here.
Do you have it?
No.
Do you have a hat box?
No, I don't think
Okay.
I do. I have several healing things, but I was just gonna bring it up for cool sake. is
Yes,
that
please
the,
do.
the Zen you can save their head and you cryo it real quick, and then it's called the hat box, and you can bring their head back and they'll like grow the rest of their body again. It's
Kind of
disgusting
like
and awesome.
Deadpool.
Yes, that's exactly that's exactly what I thought when I read it. It was like that is disgusting and awesome. Both of those things. It's very on brand for this system.
Sure, they'll like grow
Um,
the rest of their body.
Okay, so yes,
Disgusting.
head is separate from the body.
That's exactly how.
There's a blood trail leading from a nearby door that's currently shut. Let me make
Do I
sure.
recognize
Yeah.
these wounds?
Well, do you want to make a check?
Sure. Mind? Or
This
IQ?
might be
Thanks.
observation.
There's like more specific skills for like
Yes.
medical stuff.
Okay, what is that? What do I roll for that?
There's a first aid
Um,
roll.
So I would take observation, or I would also take. Let's see.
I
Well,
have
are you-
survival.
There are like medical checks, but are you not trained in any of those?
I've got first aid. My skills are as follows: alertness, acrobatics, ambush, navigation, land, scouting, and tracking, survival, climbing, leadership, military, first aid, physical fitness, stealth and concealment, and observation.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and do observation? Because I think I know what I want to maybe share with you if you.
I do not make it.
Okay. It's pretty dark in here.
That's
And that's kind of hard to. It's also pretty gruesome, so you don't want to get blood on those nice clothes that you just
my-
acquired.
Also, I think that was tax skills you were reading off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like,
Oh,
wait a
my bad.
second. I was like, that matches mine perfectly.
My bad.
What does chaos have?
I don't know where to find it.
It's right next to his picture in the quick start guide.
That's what I
To
was
the-
reading.
To the right hand side.
Right next to his picture.
Yeah.
I just have vital statistics.
No,
You
there's
should.
skill.
you should
Alertness,
have-
combat engineering,
It's like
computer
skill
operations.
levels.
Yeah.
I'm looking at TAC. That's my
That's what
problem.
we just told you.
Dang it.
That's
I'm
what
dumb.
Chase just said.
I'm sorry. I didn't pay attention, obviously.
Well,
You're
you
throwing
can-
chaos.
You do have observation though.
I do have observation.
What did you
I
roll?
rolled higher than my observation.
Okay. Let me see if you
The
have
one
anything
time we
else
don't
that
want high
would-
rolls.
Yeah,
I've been over
that's
here
kind
like
of a fun
practice
reversal.
rolling, and I've gotten 10 and
Don't
8.
practice roll.
All
It's all
right, so
bad.
you can't really tell what happened per se, but it looks pretty torn up.
Pretty
Like,
torn up.
it doesn't look like this was any kind of precision kill. That's
Okay.
for sure. perhaps even similar maybe to the gross bodies you saw a picture of.
Okay.
There is that blood trail leading to a closed door, though.
Yeah. Let's go follow that blood trail.
You want us to follow the trail?
Shh.
Do we want to arm up before we do this?
Oh my god. Sure. Let's do that.
I mean, do you want to follow blood trail unarmed?
Oh no, wait, I just figured we're bringing the weapons with us.
But like, we want to hold them, right?
I'm gonna take my disintegrator and I'm gonna tuck it into the back of my pants just in case anybody walks by, and I'm pulling my jacket down over it. My coat.
Okay. You haven't seen a single soul down here for
Okay,
what it's
perfect.
worth as you guys have been wandering around.
Fitness. Roger, make sure that you warn us if anyone is on their way to us, please.
I don't really have that kind of monitoring, but okay, I'll do my best.
You, Roger.
Yeah, that you will. I'm starting to lose my voice.
These are pretty tight corridors, you said, right?
Yeah, they're about 6 feet wide and like 9-10 feet tall.
And like just like a hallway. There's like no perches or anything. Okay.
There are like there's the occasional doorway, but yeah, no high ground if that's what you're looking
Okay.
for.
You
I'm
do
gonna
not
take-
have the high
I
ground.
take my Alpha 2 carbine out, and I'm gonna be like kind of flying like as close to the ceiling as I can get.
Okay.
Let's follow this blood trail. Where's it go?
To a door.
Is it locked?
No, you can open it if you want. If you dare.
Do we want to knock first? Do we
No.
want to have courtesy?
It's not courtesy to knock in a hallway.
You never know who's behind the door.
I thought we were trying to be quiet here, and he's pulling out his fancy plasma sword as he's saying this.
He's gonna gesture for Rage to go first.
Are we knocking, or I'm just gonna... He's
Go
just gonna
inside.
He's forcing open the door.
Yes,
All right.
because listening to someone with chaos in their name is a good idea.
With the straight check? Yeah?
Or it's just unlocked, I think she said. She
Yeah,
wasn't-
you can just open it.
No, he's going to ungracefully just...
Okay. So you slam it open. And it echoes in the like eerily quiet maintenance halls that you're in.
Hey, God's open. Hello?
You see blood, and then there's like a kind of a pool of blood, or I guess like just like a larger spot of blood, and then it just stops suddenly. But you realize that there is a hole in the ceiling of this room that looks, it doesn't look like it was cut with like a nice laser cutter, we'll say that.
Hey, there's a hole up here. Pretty, jagged. Wasn't, one of those fancy things that are luxurious. It's a hole.
Did you say it was in the ceiling?
Yeah.
Can I fly up and kind of like poke my head around in
Peek
there?
your little bug head. Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like Roger's mother came through here.
Gosh.
I was gonna make
Roger.
that joke.
This is Heckle Roger the scenario, everybody.
There's always one NPC. Okay. So you poke your head through, Nat, and you hear the like echoing sound of a ball hitting wood, and you realize that you are in the low grav racquetball court. There's no one playing on this court, and they're kind of like in their own separate rooms, so like the sound you're hearing is like a different court.
Low grav racquetball. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, so that's what this is.
It's a racquetball court.
Wait, hold on. Hey, did you say that there's a? Are you in the racquetball court? Is there a hole? Is that what you said?
Yeah?
Open your ears, Roger.
Oh my gosh! And you hear the like clatter of like comms, like the mic hitting the desk, and you hear like the distant shout like "Captain!" And then
I think
the
you heard
feed
the
just kind
mother
of
joke.
it just kind of fuzzes out, like he's not on that line anymore.
I
Roger?
think we
Useless.
lost Roger.
Roger, we need to know how to get to the wreck. Roger. Damn it, Roger.
Can
Are
I
we
kind of
surprised this squeaky toy ran away?
can I fly up and like take a better look around the racquetball court? Like, is there anything interesting?
Sure. You can make an observation check.
Okay. That's a success by 1.
Ooh. Let's see. So, the hole definitely appears to have been clawed, like torn through the floor / ceiling of the level below.
Can I tell if like it dug through the floor or dug up?
Yes,
the
it
floor?
seems to have come up from the maintenance level to the court. You don't see any signs of further destruction in this room. You do see a little bit of blood on like around the hole. Basically, there isn't any sign of destruction out in this room, and you, judging from what you know of this creature, which isn't a ton, but like it probably doesn't really operate doors so well. It doesn't look like it like plowed through to the next court or like out into further guest areas. You think it might have grabbed this guy and gone back down.
All right. Yeah, I'll fly back down and I'll kind of relay that. It's snatching people from the racquetball courts.
Oh, this
Drag him back down here.
He was playing a sport.
Hey, Roger said he couldn't see us down here, correct?
I don't think
Search
Roger
Sky's
has
pockets.
eyes.
Yeah, the captain, just to I'll remind you guys, Captain Smith did tell you they don't really have any monitoring down here other than like
Perfect.
internal pressure.
Perfect.
If there is no
Perfect.
monitoring, we should not go down there.
I'm gonna. No, we're supposed to go down here, but I'm gonna search this guy's pockets that we found because no one can see that I'm doing this. Do I find anything fun? A candy bar, maybe?
Well, you find his ID.
Perfect.
His name is Alfred Manford.
Oh, do I recognize that name? Is he rich and influential and wealthy from a megacorp?
Why don't you make a check about that? I don't know what that would be. Let's see. I'm looking at my big list of skills here.
Intelligence gathering?
Yeah.
There's so many skills in this game.
There are tons. Do you have intelligence gathering?
I do. It's not
Sure.
very high, but I got that.
I would take that, or maybe seeing if there's any kind of like society or like anything like that. There's a bunch of science.
Impersonation and disguise. I can
My
know who I'm
goodness.
trying to impersonate.
Well, he is human for one, so
Okay. I'll do
intelligence gathering.
That's
I'd
good.
take that.
Oh, and I failed it. I whiffed it. It's fine.
You biffed it.
I biffed it.
Oh, really quick, I don't know if we remembered this or not, but just so you guys know, if you get all zeros, that is a double Zod, which is this game's version of a critical failure. And if you get a 1, like 001, that is like a critical success.
Perfect.
Just as an FYI. All right, you don't recognize this guy's name. He's obviously rich because he's here and he has fancy boy clothes, but his name doesn't really mean anything to you.
Unless he was working out, he's probably not wearing anything that I would really be able to steal very well. Okay, that's fine.
Fancy.
I'll take his ID so that we
He's
can
like,
at least...
he's got a nice watch, one of those like fancy workout watches, like where he was working out, but like, were you really? Because how could you work out with all of that stuff on?
Sure. I'm gonna definitely nab that, put it in my pocket.
It's like wearing yoga pants and not working out. Guilty?
Yeah. Okay. You pinch the watch off him. Where to now, crew?
So did the blood trail end?
The obvious one did. I'll tell you that.
Can I do like a survival to find like the
Well,
non-obvious?
I know of a member of your group who is good at tracking. I think scouting and
That would
tracking.
be me. Have a 3.
Lead us tack.
So that means I roll all 3?
No, so you roll. So you still roll the d100s, the 2 dice, but you're trying to. Let's see. I'm trying to find your guys' skills and how it shows them. Does it give you a value for your skills? Yeah. Okay. So it should have.
Yeah.
Skill.
So I got under, so that's good.
Nice. Okay, you can see it leads off, continuing down the hall, like the direction you would have gone if you hadn't stopped to look at this body.
Let me take a look.
Do you
We have
like
to go.
sniff?
That's what I'm thinking he's gonna do. He's gonna kind of get down on all fours, kind of sniff around like he's exploring a little, sniffing around. He smells something. His ears kind of go back. This way. We got to go this way. Follow me. He just starts taking off and then slowly getting up on his 2 feet.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll run after him.
Okay, perfect. So you guys continue down, and you see, an open door, with ventilation room stenciled on it. And as you get closer, it is very, 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 very loud. You guys all have, maybe I'm retconning this a little bit. You guys all have helmets on, or maybe you already did. I think maybe that must be part of the uniform or whatever they gave you. You have helmets on, basically because if you don't, this is going to be too loud for your precious little ears.
Precious little kitty ears.
Yeah. But yes, it's very, 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 very loud. So loud you can't even hear like each other's comms. But this this door is ajar. Not like off its hinges, but just open a bit. And that is where the trail seems to lead Tack.
Can I roll like a tactical awareness to see like if a ventilation room would have any kind of like weapon restrictions?
Meaning, what do you mean by weapon
Like
restrictions?
with like the captain mentioned that we weren't supposed to use certain types of weapons. in
Oh,
certain
like if there
areas.
would be structural, like
Damage.
if you would compromise the structural integrity.
Yeah.
I see. Let's see. So, yeah, go ahead and make a check for that.
That is a success.
Okay. So, probably not anything that would like endanger you guys down here. And probably not anything that would like make the ship explode or whatever. But you do know this is where, you know, all of the air for the station like is coming through here. So it probably wouldn't be great to, you know, shoot up a bunch of these pipes, but maybe not the worst thing you could shoot. You know, it's
Okay.
not like the fuselage or anything.
We still have the weapon cart, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get.
Well, I'm assuming so.
I have really good vision, so I want to try and, because is the door kind of a little bit open or is it shut?
It's a jar. You can
Okay.
kind of peek through.
Yeah, so he wants to kind of peek through and see if there's anything, you know, really there.
I'm gonna get my big gun.
That's a heckin' success.
Yes. Well, there is definitely something there. You immediately smell, like right before you kind of peek through, you smell blood, but this smells like different blood. And you peek in and you see another body. This one dressed differently, not like a guest and not like staff. Look, another human, looks young. The head is also removed from this body, and blood and guts are just everywhere in this room. There's not even really much of a body left. It's just like strewn all over the place.
I can probably just tell by the blood that it's human.
Tentacles are gonna flap
Yeah.
and gag again.
Chaos makes another snarky comment to Roger, but nobody can hear him because the room is so loud.
Rage
So
is
Tack's
walk
gonna-
in.
Nobody can-
One other thing you notice, Tack, because
Okay.
you are looking carefully. You see 2 canisters lying next to most of the body, where most of the body is. You see 2 canisters lying next to it.
Okay. Can I identify the canisters?
Not from here, so
Okay.
you'd have to go in.
Okay. Tack's gonna try and like signal because everybody apparently can't hear, so he's gonna say body.
Rage does not understand, so he's just gonna walk in.
He got it at body. Yeah.
Nope.
I actually have a very high skill in sign language.
No way.
He's
Perfect.
gonna shake his head at that display.
Rage, I need you to make an agility roll.
Okay. I rolled under my.
Okay, so you step in and like step in on ice in a parking lot. You like slide forward quickly, but then you catch yourself. You realize that the floor is just drenched in blood and other things, and it's quite slippery.
He makes the "aw, come on" motion.
Tack's gonna kind of look at you and just go,
Mind the innards.
What?
Mind the innards.
What?
I'm just gonna fly in.
There you go.
Not slip on the gun.
same with Tack.
I'm gonna try and carefully walk in.
All right, make an agility check to not ruin your pretty outfit.
Agility check.
Oh my
My
gosh.
agility
Oh yeah, I got it so good.
Okay,
Yeah,
My
my
agility's pretty
agility-
high.
was 136.
nice.
Jeez.
I got this.
So it is, yeah. So in that case, it's impossible for you to fail unless you get a double Zod, which would
Or
be
if
funny.
there's like a penalty on the check, right?
Yes, or if there's
Okay,
a
cool.
penalty on the track.
Yeah.
I'm not
Sweet.
penalizing these because you guys aren't in a hurry or anything like that.
That's fair. That's fair.
But in theory, there could be, and that's why stats can be over 100, I imagine.
Yes, because I'll give you the breakdown real quick. If it's easy, I can add 40 to the target. If it's average, it's just 0. That's how I've been treating most of these. If it's difficult, I can subtract 40. If it's challenging, subtract 80. If it's nearly impossible, I can subtract 120.
And that's why, like, you can take a specialization, and that makes it one step easier if you have a specialization in a skill, right?
Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And same if you guys help each other, you can make it like one band easier.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay, so you all managed to step lightly inside without beefing it. And you see this body. Its uniform is doesn't match the luxury, doesn't match guests. I mean, you guys are all military, so I'm going to say you probably recognize this as pirate colors and
Oh.
insignia.
Why in the words there a pirate in here?
What?
Pirate!
What?
What?
And there are
Pirate!
the 2 canisters.
I'm going to go fly down and
I'm gonna go look at the what are the canisters? I like canisters.
Okay, I would take a science, physical, or weapons, chemical check.
Yep. I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to hand it to Chaos.
Yep, I can't do this.
What were the 2 again? Weapons, chemical.
Yeah, weapons, chemical, or science, physical.
Dang it! I don't have those.
So in that case, let's see. Oh, there is a whole formula for doing an untrained skill check. Do you have one of those, Tech?
No, I have fire and energy.
Go ahead and
I've got
go off.
combat engineering.
It's like you take the governing skill, and I think you increase the difficulty by a step or something. Is that right?
We'll go with that. That sounds reasonable. I don't think that's it, but I don't feel like looking it up right now. So
Okay.
we'll go with that for now. So go ahead and so would that be intelligence?
That's
Oh
a
yeah.
big old fail for me.
I'm gonna give you a -40 because you're
got
not
it.
trained in this. Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
So you recognize these as broad spectrum knockout gas.
Ooh.
Well, one of them is knockout gas. The other is nerve gas.
Ooh.
Are they like grenades or ammo or?
It looks like something you would put into a ventilation system.
Oh,
Kind of like a smoke grenade.
Like this ventilation system.
Bum, bum, bum.
What is Captain Smith up to?
What?
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 I just give you a thumbs up about these canisters and I don't tell anybody. Where and then I look at the ground and look for clues.
I'm gonna go get right in Tack's ear. Where's the trail go?
Well, and I have good hearing, so I'll roll to see if I can hear you. Oh, I hear you. All right. He's gonna try and take a look again, do some scouting and tracking. Barely a success to see where the trail of blood is leading me.
So the trail of blood, it's here. Like this is where
This is it. There's
Yeah, it's and it's so hard. You can't really smell anything else because this room is literally just like covered in it. But you do notice some. You notice that one of these canisters is hooked into one of the ventilation pipes.
Oh, well, he's just gonna quickly go and try to do something about it. But he also doesn't want to break it or do something with it.
You can point it out to me.
Yeah.
You know I'm
so
good at stuff like that.
Nope. So he's like he's like looking at it like, and then he's gonna try and get Chaos's attention.
What
Like,
are you thinking?
he's like-
Claws.
So like he's trying to be cool, you know, because Chaos is cool. So he's like, bruh.
Imagine he
Yeah.
just looks so awkward.
Oh yeah, he looks so bad, so bad. He's gesturing him to.
Yeah, I'll go over there. I'll probably stare at him for a long minute and debate if I
He's
even
just
want to
kinda like-
associate. Then I'll go.
He's gonna like flare his teeth at you and just be like, and then he just kind of brings you over and points to it, hoping that is enough for you to realize they're connected.
Can I know how to take this off carefully? Is it been used?
You will need to make a computer operation check to
Oh!
determine that.
I have that.
All right.
I succeeded.
Okay, you can see it has been emptied into the ventilation system. You can also see that this canister matches the knockout gas.
Okay, I will go ahead and take this as evidence.
Okay.
I have a pick lock skill if I need to dexterously take this out.
No, you're fine. Sorry, I was just reading a little bit ahead. I need you guys to all roll initiative.
No.
Oh.
Oh no!
Okay, so this you are trying to roll beneath your initiative.
Wait, I thought it was
Score.
roll-
Doesn't it just
Or-
go 2d10 minus your initiative mod, and then you go by
Yeah,
lowest? to
yeah,
highest?
that.
Where do I find my initiative mod?
It's
I
under.
am-
Oh, there it is. It's
So
9.
I am
Okay.
-4.
Okay, so you take whatever you did minus and
No, there's a spot that's initiative mod, so you're gonna minus your initiative mod.
Yeah.
2d10 minus initiative mod.
I got 36.
Okay.
I think it's actually 2d10s for this one
I got
instead of 100.
94.
Oh, is it just the 2d10?
I don't know. It says 2d10. If I don't know, maybe not. If it's 100, then I am at 29. No, 21.
Where is this darn thing's initiative?
Excuse me?
Okay, Chase, like, what's your initiative modifier?
9.
Okay.
So I got, yeah. I mean, I rolled 2d10s, and I got a 3 and a 0. Like I got 30 on the dice, or if it's 2d10s, then I got 6 minus 9.
Okay. Let's go with the 2d10s, and I'll.
I'm at a
put you guys
0.
in order.
Initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the rule. The rule says 2d10, but I don't know if that implies d100 or if it's 2d10.
Determine roll 2d10 and subtract your character's initiative, which is determined by their agility. Okay.
And there's like a conversion table.
It
for
is
what your
possible to
initiative
get an
is.
initiative score that is a negative number. You act in order from lowest to highest initiative. Okay.
And something I thought was cool in this system is if you tie, you act at the same time.
It's true. It is true. Okay. Oh, I should let me grab a paper, write down initiative order. Okay. So, who got the lowest? Did you guys hear?
0.
Probably.
-3.
Yeah.
So, Nat, sounds like.
Nat. Tack, what did you get?
So I'm not sure I did it right then because I rolled a 10 and a 2, so 102, and then minus my initiative mod.
You want to
So
roll
12.
2d10.
So 12.
Yeah.
What's your,
Oh, that's right.
so 12.
12. So -4.
Oh,
Tack goes first.
Oh,
tack.
okay.
Tack's initiative is insane. Tack's also ridiculously fast, I noticed. Like his
Yeah, he's
run
way
speed's
fast.
insane.
Yeah, homeboy fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Tack. Tack, okay.
Tack is your like tank, brutal carnage fighter,
Carnage Kitty, please.
carnage kitty.
Hate that.
Oh my
for
gosh,
you.
that's
this
his name
Chase,
now.
is it possible to fail your? Oh, never mind.
I don't think there's
That's-
failing initiative. I think you're just going lowest to highest.
That's when
Yeah.
Tack goes Hulk.
pretty
Is when
sure.
you tell him to
All right,
go
we'll just
carnage kitty.
keep it simple. Okay, so tack Nat, what chaos next? Is
I
that
think it's
Yes.
Tack.
Tack, Nat, Chaos, Rage.
okay? So, what happens is you guys are all staring at this canister. When Rage, you are hit from behind. You feel just this weight smack against you. I guess I get to roll now and see if it hits.
If this is the smoke monster from Lost, I'm gonna lose it.
Okay, so it. Okay, it does hit you, and you feel like claws into your back. And now that it's so close to you, you can hear like this like screechy, growly sound. And it does
Dad, is that you?
some damage. It does 12 damage.
Which body part?
12.
Meow smash.
Oh yeah, body part. I forgot about that. First, I have to roll a d6. Well, actually, how does it work with melee? Because it is not ranged. It's right on top of.
I think it's. I don't remember.
D6. I'm gonna need one of those.
I think it still applies.
Yeah, I think it does still apply.
Okay, so let's.
Because
roll
like
a
someone
d6.
could like whirl and then it gets their arm instead of like the middle of their back or something.
Okay, so 3 is what I got. So what we're doing here, chat, real quick. This system also has like a body zone map. So when you hit, you do hit them, but then you roll to see which part of their body you hit. And it also allows you to equip like various armor pieces and stuff to different parts of your body. So it's kind of interesting.
The armor takes the.
Yeah,
Damage
melees are always a
first.
d6, and then weapons are a rate of fire dice that you roll for the placement. So like mine's a d8 for my rifle.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, so, and then the way you take damage, rage, is first you take the threshold of the armor, then what's the A? The A is absorption, I believe, and then it applies to your body points.
Okay, so you hit which one again?
3.
Uh-oh, it looks like our stream is getting choppy.
I just noticed that. I was hoping it was just me. Let me refresh the
How's your
page.
internet, Katie?
It's fine as far as
Looks
I
okay
know.
now to me.
Okay, it evened out.
Just a little hiccup.
A wee bit of a glitch.
Hiccups aren't allowed on stream. You get kicked out.
Yeah, we do have a stream rule, no hiccuping.
I
So
break it all the time.
3, Katie, would be your left arm.
Let's see. So arm, how much damage did you do?
12.
Ouch.
So your threshold, the threshold rating on your armor,
5, right?
so that'll subtract, and then absorption on your armor, which is the A.
18. So I don't take any damage, but I'm
Yes,
down
absorption gets subtracted though.
Right, so
Until
the
it is-
absorption goes down, so my body points don't take the damage.
Correct.
So it was
Yeah. So your armor took that.
12 minus 5. So
I'm in trouble.
Okay. I know where
'Cause you
I'm at.
don't
I'm
have
at
any
11
I have a
absorption.
mesh shirt on.
What's the absorption of a fur coat?
Yes.
Okay.
That's good to know for me as well,
Okay.
because I also have fur coats.
I have noted it down where my arm absorption is.
Okay. Perfect. I think this thing. Yeah. Okay. So, tack.
Are we all considered in rage bracket 1 with it right now?
Well, how far away were you, Rage, from
Uh,
everybody else?
Well, so he stepped into the room, but he didn't go up to next to the body. He was more on the come on, my fancy decked out armor's been soiled.
So yeah, probably, certainly. Well, yeah,
Probably
you
range
guys
bracket.
are all probably within at least 2. Maybe Chaos is within 2.
We're
There is
getting a
in 2.
little sticky again. There we go.
So tack is certainly within 1. I would think.
What does this thing look like?
This thing. Good
We
question.
don't know.
I
yet.
don't have art for it.
So everyone, close
Paint
your
me a
eyes.
word picture.
But Tack, why don't you go ahead and start, and I'll find the
Okay.
cool little description of it.
Okay, this is gonna take me a minute, so be patient with me. 'Cause I'm not the best at.
So you can take a single action, and
Okay.
as many, and you can do that as many times as actions you have.
Okay.
If you're attacking with each of those single actions, you'll take a penalty on each successive one of 20. You can use half your actions to do a burst. Or you can use all of your actions to do like a I
Full
can't remember.
auto.
Let's
Yeah, full
start
auto.
simple with just a single action for now.
Okay.
He's not gonna use. We're not gonna use proton cannon because he's smarter than that. But he's got his armor talons.
Okay.
To try and attack it. So I kind of just say where I want to hit it at.
We have to move up to him because he's a little far away from you right now. So I think you're
That's
looking
right,
at a
he's
move,
far.
hit, defend. Because move is one
yeah.
action.
Yeah.
Move,
So we
single
have-
hit, melee, and then spend
And
half
then
your actions. To
We have
do that.
Yes.
3 actions like usual.
No, you
the
have
actions will
Oh,
it'll
that's
say how
right.
many you have, and you
I
can
have
save
6.
actions to defend later.
I have 6 actions because I'm a quick little kitty cat.
buddy, go get it.
Okay, so I like that. So let's attack or move, attack, defend, just
Okay.
so I can get a range on how this thing attacks.
Okay.
And then so attacking, that's going to be the interesting part. Let's see. Armor talons. Okay, 2d6 plus 3. 14, 15, 16, 17.
17 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's this thing's body points?
Cam's asking Katie if you can breathe okay.
I breathe fine.
She just slumps over suddenly.
Thanks for joining, Joseph.
Hi.
Chase, how do you do body points again? For some reason, I am not seeing this thing with pre-calculated body points.
Body points are based off of the Constitution score. There's a table for it of
Okay.
what Constitution has how many body points.
It says 150 times 2.
For the Constitution? Oh, so it's got a... So the times 2 is like a
Mhm.
special rule that only certain things have.
Okay.
I think you calculate the score normally off of like 150 con, and then I think you double the
The
hit points on it. I think.
okay. Okay.
I'm not 100% on that.
Okay.
Do you want me to pull up the table?
That would be great.
Yeah,
Please.
I got that.
Okay. I will paint you a word picture now. I
Okay.
couldn't find maybe I'm just not seeing where it is, but I'll just make it up. It kind of looks like gnat, like it's bug-like, but it's way more like monstrous. It does not look natural, like it looks manufactured, not machine, but just like this does not look like a naturally occurring species. It looks kind of like Frankenstein together. It's got big, huge talons. It's big, and it's got like scales on it, and just like big, buggy eyes, and it's not a fun thing to look at.
That's nice.
So you are defending for your last actions, because
Yep.
that takes half of your actions.
Yep, so I have 3 remaining.
Okay,
So that's going to be it for now till I know more about it.
excellent. All right,
Okay, I've got it for you.
thank you.
So it's 150 times 2.
Yeah,
That's 22 body points.
okay. Well, now you guys know.
Hey.
I was totally not paying attention, so
And you did 15?
17.
17. Okay.
It doesn't look good natural, you say.
Good natural.
Go home, Cam, you're drunk.
Yeah,
That would be
so
funny if she was.
this was a good hit that you got on this thing.
Yay!
Chaos. You're up.
All right. So Chaos is gonna turn and look at this thing and go, ah! He's gonna draw his gun out. He's gonna pop off one shot at it because it does not have the burst option. My attack is, I dropped a D10. Man down. It's okay. I have another one.
We have a paper down. 10
Okay.
points to your
I
house.
got
I know that
A
quote.
77. My attack with this is a 135 for my first one. My first shot? Is that? No, that's my first range. I'm in second range, so 125. Okay, perfect. I hit. Damage is just, I assume, I hit. Does it have an AC, or just have to get within my
You have to get within your range. Yeah,
Okay, cool. So it's my weapon, not like an AC of the bad guy, which is different.
correct.
Okay, so then I just do a D10 plus 4. Do I have to figure out which part I hit?
Yes.
My part I figure out is my damage. How do I figure out what my damage
Your
is?
rate of
again?
fire dice.
Yes.
Fire dice.
Also, Tori, if the character loses 1/4 of their original body points in a single hit,
Oh,
then
yeah,
they
it's a
have it's a
critical.
crit.
Yeah. They have such a cool critical table in here too. So we should do that. You crit it, Tack.
Oh, no.
Yay!
So let me
Dope.
find that. Let me find that table.
It's on page 18 of the quick start rules.
My
if you
throat
need it.
really hurt from all that yelling.
Chase, while she looks at that, do you see where it says rate of fire on mine? I don't see one.
What kind of
BC.
weapon are you using?
BC, Duster Disintegrator.
Okay, Duster Disintegrator.
Well, there's burst and then full.
And then Q10, which is the ammo type, I believe.
Does
Yeah.
it not say in here?
It should.
I don't see it in the quick starter.
I don't see it in the quick starter guide.
It should be on your character sheet. Your rate of fire. I'll look for that in a second. Erica, do you
Yep.
want to roll a roll me a D100 again, or the D100 D10, and see what your critical hit is.
Okay, so I roll both die for the D100. I've never used D100 before. 66.
66.
Yeah, D100s are new to me. This is cool.
Okay,
Yeah, all that yelling at Roger. Squeaky toy.
all that yelling at Roger. All right, you get his leg real good,
Yes.
which does have mechanical effects, but I just don't know that you would be able to tell them
Thanks.
from the outside looking in. Let's see, you're chaos.
I am Chaos.
Alrighty.
Chaos.
You're using your Duster Disintegrator damage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the rate of fire dice. Where is
I actually
that?
don't see a rate of fire on that one in the...
Oh,
Okay.
that's probably because it looks like it can't burst. Or see, it's burst and full, just have the dashes next to them.
Okay, so I just roll a d6 then?
Oh, that's true.
Because
so,
the rate of fire is supposed to change
Determine
where
the
it could
dice.
potentially hit.
Right.
so it
so I'm-
looks like you don't have the option for
So I'm
burst.
just rolling a d... Wait, I'm rolling a d10 or a d6?
Oh, man, I looked at this earlier and I can't remember. We'll just go ahead and D6. We'll just get through this combat
I found it.
and
It's
then
a D8.
oh, okay.
D8.
There you go.
Ah,
Okay, I hit 5.
5. Okay.
come on.
And my damage is 10. No,
Okay.
it's not. Damage is, yeah, d10, 10d4? 10d4? I don't have 10d4 on me. Hang on.
I can pull it up online if you want.
That's okay. On my dice roller.
10d4.
10d4.
That's crazy.
This is a disintegrator.
Your gun is much
Oh.
better than mine.
10. Wait. It won't let me choose what die I'm rolling. This doesn't help me. Online dice roller. Here we go. I need a d4.
I rolled 10d4 for you.
Okay, thank you.
27 total.
All right.
You obliterate this. You
Oh, yeah.
disintegrate this thing.
I disintegrate. It's a disintegrator, so that makes sense. So
yeah. And it poofs into a
poofs.
bunch of alien dust.
Poof.
Cam, I have it somewhere else. I just don't have 10d4 at my desk right now. I'm getting judged from chat.
Okay. You have disintegrated that weird monster thing.
Ta-da.
He
What?
says stuff, but nobody can hear him because it's still super loud in here.
Tax
Yes,
is standing there
that's
like,
correct.
what the hell?
Raise gun, lower gun.
Rage is upset about his armor being scratched to hell.
Okay.
Did we deal with the problem?
What?
What? He's gonna point at the door that they came in.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
fly out.
Okay, yeah. He's gonna carefully head out of this blood slippery room,
Same.
and then he's gonna say when it's quieter. So we probably dealt with the monster problem, and now we've got a pirate problem, and that was knockout gas in the ventilation system. So everybody could be unconscious right now except for us.
Is that a problem? I mean, then we wouldn't, startle the guests.
So we
Which
should
is a good point.
let's go deal with the problem. These pirates. because this was pirate uniform that was in there torn to smithereens. And
He did.
perhaps we can get this all quelled up before people wake up.
Great.
Oh. Plus, I really would love some supper.
Does anybody remember Roger's second bit of instructions instead of his first bit of instructions for us to get back to where we were?
Lots of screaming.
There was left, right, left, circle.
Well,
left.
you know what? It doesn't matter. I can just track our own sense backwards.
Okay, perfect. Let's do that.
Seems
So I'll do
weird.
that. You're right. I couldn't figure out the best way to word that, so we'll track our sense backwards. Oh,
All right. You're gonna start heading back.
I didn't know if I needed to roll for that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dice gods be upon me. Oh, another 66. That is exactly what I needed. That's
Okay.
terrifying.
You do manage to let me just see about this. So you do manage to find your way back. However, as you are going and you guys are kind of navigating the tunnels, you hear some voices. Now that you're out of the ventilation room and stuff, you hear voices echoing down a passageway that is not in the direction that you would go, like to go back to where you came from, but is in a different direction.
Halt! Do you hear voices or am I going crazy?
Do I hear voices?
Listen. Do you hear
Yeah.
voices?
Now that Tak has pointed it out, you can hear voices kind of echoing.
Who?
If you look down that way, you do see a distant light at the end of the tunnel.
You boys can stay behind. I can scout ahead. Because it could be the pirates.
All right, you do that. I'm gonna put my armor on.
How
And he
about I
starts
go
just
with
stripping
my
right here.
sword?
Tak will do that pretty quickly. He's like, oh yes, good idea. Okay.
Can I strip and put my armor on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Whew. Okay, I got it.
Are you
Okay.
trying to be sneaky?
Yeah. Oh, I should probably...
Roll a sneaky
Go
for
ahead
me,
and roll a
please.
sneaky.
Because I got the tracking,
Roll a
but...
sneaky. That's
Where's my... Oh, stealth and concealment. Okay.
that's our new. Will you please roll sneaky?
What happens if I roll double 12s?
Oh.
Wait, you can't roll double 12s. Are you rolling
you
the right
use-
dice?
Oh, wait. I rolled the wrong ones. Hold on.
I was like-
I was like, that's impossible.
Then you're doing something very unique.
Only
I grabbed my
dice.
other ones. They were right next to them.
Stare
Okay,
intently.
27. I got it.
Okay.
I'm going to put those away.
So you creep down the tunnel and you get closer to the opening to where this light is coming from, and you see it opens up into, you can't see too well because you're trying to stay concealed, but it does look like some kind of guest area. It's really brightly lit. The floor is carpeted, and you see a couple of pirates near the entrance that where you're approaching. Their backs are to you and they're just chatting. They're talking about the haul they're gonna get and how easy this job is with all these sleeping guests. It's like, you know, they can just come in and scoop all of this up and take off before anyone even notices that they're here.
Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, I've got everything organized now. That took me a second. I was so scared.
So do you come back and tell us all this awesome information?
Yeah, he'll sit there for a minute and kind of look at them because I want to see if they. So did you mention if they were wearing pirate clothes?
Yes,
so I'm sure.
these are clearly pirates. They're armed.
Armed and
They're
things.
kind of just casually standing watch.
Cool. So yeah, he's gonna walk over and tell them, pirates. They think this is easy job. So little do they know. We are here.
What are
Let's
they
go cut
after?
them down.
No, what are they after exactly?
Why does it matter? They're after stuff.
The job is to make sure everyone's safe, and the
Hey.
pirates aren't safe.
Who cares what they're after at this point?
Because, well, hold up. Technically, we dealt with the monster problem. Pirates weren't on the menu, and so we could help pirates, we could help people, and then walk away with double bubble. Bubble bubble.
That
Bubble,
doesn't make
bubble.
sense to me.
Well, you've got one pocket here, and you've got the second pocket here. Together, there's
My
twice the
pockets
cash.
are over here.
Oh my god. What
Pirates
sun were you
should
born
probably
under?
be dealt with. Excuse me?
All right, I suppose if
Right.
you want to do this the boring way.
Is there a good perch anywhere, Tack?
You
You
I'll
didn't
probably
get a
try
good look
to-
at the room.
Are they
Just 'cause
wearing
you were-
helms?
Helmets? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I was looking more at their clothing. Sorry, I did not look well at surroundings, but I can go back if you would like.
Well, how about you let me go first, and you follow up, and I activate my armor, and I go like mostly invisible.
Well, that would have been great to know beforehand.
I was
What is
he like
this?
gestures to his pimp jacket,
You sneaky little bastard.
and he like, you guys can't see, but you can hear like a little rattle as he like shakes some spray paint.
Oh my goodness.
I don't understand. what
Here we
you're
go.
doing.
All right. What are you
to
doing?
back this up. So I'm gonna stealth in there, and this armor provides a negative 75% penalty, my bad, to visual observation checks and a negative 50 to hearing observational checks
Okay.
if they attempt to spot me.
Okay. Here's what I'll do. They're not actively looking for you. So yeah, I'm gonna say you just pass because they're not
Awesome.
searching for you currently.
Who looks like the boss? Who looks like the biggest bad?
Well, from
Is
this
there any pythons in here?
from the entrance, there are only two that you see. As you get closer, though, like, and you kind of see the room a little bit more, you see this room is huge. There is, so they're standing in just like a hall, or not even a hallway, but just like a carpeted walkway. And think like a movie theater, how you walk in and there's like the wall and then there's like the seating to the other side, right?
Okay.
So there's kind of there's a 3 foot excuse me, 3 meter, I guess. Yeah, 3 foot. We'll just go with 3 feet. A 3 foot platform that is raised, and you see and there's like grating all along, like iron grating. And you see there are dining tables on this platform.
Okay.
And I changed my mind again. We're gonna go with 3 meters because
That makes more sense. More 9 feet-ish.
Yeah. So not so tall that you can't see it, but like you can't get a good view up there.
Okay.
And you see that this walkway continues all the way down for a ways and then turns the corner. And then on that side, there's just the whole wall is just glass. And you think this must be that you're on the outer ring of the station. And this is one of those walls that overlooks like the whole nebula.
Oh no.
So
Glass is probably broken by any kind of ammunition.
yeah, that is probably a fair assessment.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
And it seems like, well, there's no obvious way up to the platform from here. So you think maybe that must be on the other side, or maybe there's stairs
Okay, I want to
somewhere.
stealth around to the other side.
Okay, so you head down the walkway and turn the corner, and you see that the walkway that goes along the window is slowly rising. So it's like a big ramp that goes the whole length of the
Can I
of the
see if there's
window.
people up there?
Yeah, there are more pirates, and
How many
lots
pirates
of
are there
unconscious people. There's about a dozen, and then
total?
there,
A dozen?
yeah, probably a
Okay.
dozen in all. And they're currently looting the guests who are all like passed out over their plates of food and stuff. Also, to explain this room a little better, this room is shaped like a piece of pie. You guys came out kind of at the point of the pie, and then the whole nebula glass is at like this part of the pie.
Okay, cool.
That makes sense. So
Cool,
you
man.
Yeah.
walked down here, you started to walk up the ramp, and then up here is just like the dining area.
Awesome.
Love some
What I
pie.
want to do.
Oh, and there are some glass elevators up on that floor as well.
So do I know knockout gas won't work on them because they're wearing helms?
That's probably
An accurate
You would
guess.
assume that they've probably planned for that since they brought it themselves.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, and the other one was a stunning one.
Nerve gas.
Nerve gas. They probably can't breathe nerve gas. Okay. Awesome. And plus, I don't want to hurt the people around. So what I would like to do is, of course, cause some chaos. So I would like to smoke grenade in the thick of them with
Okay.
one of my actions after I'm standing next to somebody. And I want to spray paint the guy I'm next to his whole helmet face so he can't see.
Beautiful.
Do the rest of us know you're doing this? Or are we
Yeah,
still
I
just
said
sitting
I
back?
said that I was gonna come in and I'm gonna follow me in after the screaming.
Okay. So you're launching a smoke grenade.
Uh-huh.
What is the effect of that
The
grenade?
smoke grenade, a -30 to visual and smell observation check in a 30-meter radius.
Wow.
30
that's
meter.
Huge. Okay, so that'll cover probably most of this room.
Yeah.
Okay. So -30 to observation.
Yep.
Okay. And then you yourself
Visual and smell observation.
visual and smell. Okay. That's going to apply to you guys too.
That's fine.
And then you spray paint the helmet of the guy next to you.
Yeah, so he
So
can't see.
to be clear, are you up on the dining area then? Because that's
Yeah.
where most of the pirates are. Okay.
Yeah.
So
He's
yeah.
trying to stay back towards like the walkway, so he's there. If there's someone around there, he wants to spray paint them and then huck.
Okay.
Or reverse huck and then spray
And then
paint.
spray paint. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Geez, I don't even know what that is. How about I feel like that might be like some kind of manual dexterity or do you think it would be like a melee attack?
I don't care. I'll do manual dexterity.
Sure, let's do that. That feels okay to me.
I succeeded
Okay.
because I have
So
100 in manual
you
dexterity.
spray paint this guy's helmet. As he's like, so people start yelling because the smoke grenade has just gone off. And then you attack this guy and he starts yelling. And then, well, then what? You gonna book it or?
Yes! I'm not gonna
Go
stand
invisible
there.
again.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run my full thing, which is, or you could take 2 actions to sprint, correct?
sure.
No, it's okay. I'll just run. I'll just run backwards towards everybody because I know it's gonna a ways.
Okay, I'm gonna make half a dozen observation checks to spot you.
Hey, that's
But
fair.
they're taking, because I'm gonna say probably about half a dozen don't even know like that.
What just happened?
Yeah, they're just panicking
Sure.
in the smoke.
Sure.
So there's your suit gives a negative what?
A negative 75%
Oh,
to visual
okay.
observation.
And so with the smoke grenade, they literally can't. That's impossible for
the
them.
2
to-
people downstairs could potentially see me.
That's true. That is true. Okay, so the other guys, that's going to be impossible for them to see, because they're just not that good. And then I'll give these 2 doofus pirates the opportunity to get a miraculous success. Let's see it. Let's see it, pirate dudes. This is your time to shine.
Come at me, bro.
See ya.
Okay, one of them does actually spot you.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, let me make sure that's true. Because that would be 21. Okay, yes, one of them does actually spot you, but he's so surprised that like he doesn't like do anything. He just like, I think you maybe like bump him as you run by, and you kind of jostle him a little. So he turns and sees your motley crew down in the hallway, and he turns and like slings up his his gun at you, and we are going to take a quick break.
Hey.
Cool.
And we'll have this final battle. So we'll just be off for a couple minutes, guys, and then we'll do our final pirate battle and see how it goes.
Good.
Be right back.
Bye.
All right. You guys ready to fight some pirates?
I'm so ready to fight some pirates.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised we're not fighting pirates right now.
I'm surprised we're not. Figure it
Hey.
out.
What if we're pirates?
Oh my gosh. Well, Chaos was proposing something not too far from that earlier.
Mhm.
Nobody likes my ideas.
'Cause Chaos is
Also, I have a
weird.
thing notated on my sheet that I wanted to bring up, Tori.
Mm-hmm.
It says there is a 10% chance for an Orion, which I am, to laugh in any dangerous situation. So I don't know when I roll that, but I did have one action left on my turn if you wanted me to
Sure,
for
roll
that.
it. Maybe this is why the pirates saw you.
I got a 17%, so I do not laugh.
Do
Okay.
you get all your actions back every turn, or do you get like a certain
It's-
number back?
That's really nice.
You get all of
Round,
them
right?
back at the next round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me and Tack have so many actions.
Well, so that's where the spending, that's where the burst and the full come in handy.
And then
Because
half
you're
defender.
you're only making one roll for all of those actions.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let's roll some initiative.
So 2d10.
2d10 this time.
not 12s.
Not 12s. Not this
One.
time.
I rolled so good. -7.
-7. Dang.
You did roll so good.
3, 6.
Did I count that right? Let's see. I got a 2 and a 1, so 3 minus 9. That's -6 or negative
3 minus 9 is -6.
-6. I can math.
So it's my roll minus initiative. or
Minus
it-
your initiative. Yep.
negative 13.
What? Holy crap. What is your initiative?
It's 16.
Oh my
And I rolled a
gosh.
3.
Tack
That's
is ridiculous.
crazy. Okay, Tack's going first, I'm
Okay.
assuming.
Rage,
Can
where you
anyone
at?
do better?
Nat is next, right? With that
Sorry,
-7.
Matt.
I thought I was big with my -6.
And I'm over here. 13.
Rage got a
One.
-5.
Okay, so then Rage, and then Chaos.
Is Chaos laughing?
Probably.
Comes chuckling back with all
Look what I did.
Look
Okay.
what I found.
Ten boys.
Tack. It's your turn. This pirate has noticed you guys, and he is reaching for his weapon.
Get on top of him.
But where's he at?
Oh yeah, range bands.
I'm hella fast. So I
Yeah.
can get to him.
Let me find where those are. There are a lot of useful tables. It's just a matter of finding them.
It would be cool to like make like a slider bar with like tokens to like slide the range increments around.
Oh, that would
Oh,
be
that
cool.
would be cool. Oh my gosh. Okay,
Talk to
we're gonna do this. Range. Where are you, Range?
Well, Rage is right there.
Rage is right there.
Present.
Okay,
Presents on
we're
the
gonna
counting
go with range. Probably 2. I don't think Chaos ran super far away.
Well, I mean, I went up on the thing. And then
Well,
I'm coming
right,
back.
but like, yeah, you're coming back. So actually, let's do range 3. Let's do that. That feels good.
Chaos, why do you remind me a little bit of Spider-Man?
That means
With
you
your,
can
like,
still means you can
That
still
fighting style?
So Tack, you're at range 3 right now.
Okay. So I guess I'll use an action to go up to run to him. Give him a big ol' smack in the face with my claws.
Seems good.
Yeah, seems good. Okay.
So
Two-
roll to hit, and then roll the body.
So
the
roll
body
2d10
thing.
to hit. Yeah?
D100s.
Oh,
Again.
D100. I'm
But
ready.
you're rolling it for the range. Oh, and you're now in range 1. So
Okay. 84.
Did you beat your number?
Oh yeah, that's right, my number.
Your magic number?
84 misses it by 1.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I roll a
Uh,
creation token?
This Sanarium kid.
I know.
Do you have any actions left?
Oh, I've got like 5 actions left, so I'll miss because of the gas in the air. Ugh.
Okay.
He's gonna use again with his left hand.
So this one you take out a negative. It's you minus 20 from the target number.
It should be pre-auto gen on your sheet.
Where's that at?
So your
Gotta
first target was a 121, so now you have to get a 71.
No, that's with her proton cannon. So she's 83, and now
Oh.
she's 63 on this one.
So I have
Yep.
to get a 63.
Or lower.
I got an 82.
That's not gonna do it.
80. Oh yeah, because it's the second one, right?
Okay.
We'll go into a kind of like a defense.
Okay.
Smoke is too much. It is getting in my eyes.
So that uses half your actions to dodge, I think. which
Probably.
is spot on. 'Cause you
Okay.
had 6 actions.
Nat, you are up.
Tack! Get your head out of the way!
Get you
There
out.
are 2 of these guys near the entrance.
So, and range increment 3 on both of them.
Yeah, they're pretty even with each other.
And like, what are they wearing? Like, do they look like any parts are more exposed than any others parts?
They've got a helmet, and they've got armor. Let's see. I have their
Probably
little body
like
chart
basic
right
leather
here.
armor.
Oh, I wonder if you hit them on the helmet, if they'll breathe the knockout gas.
Yeah.
Just
That's a
shatter,
good-
shatter, shatter.
Let's try it.
It looks like it's they have heavier armor on their like core body, which
their
makes
core body.
sense.
Okay, I'm gonna do a called shot
Ooh.
to the head, and I'm gonna spend half my. Well, yeah, this one I'm just gonna take this one.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take 1 action here, and that will succeed. Almost.
Okay.
That was a 2. So close to it.
Oh, that would have been cool.
Okay,
okay.
and then my damage ignores absorption.
Oh,
3d4s.
okay. That's unfortunate for them.
Okay, so that's 8.
Okay.
Does it break their glass helms?
Does it do? It doesn't do a structural integrity damage, right?
It does 5 if I do at least 5 points of damage.
To
Past
like
the
beyond
threshold.
the threshold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you did 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you did not reach that point, but you did do damage
Okay.
to the head.
And then I'm going to go for another called shot to the head, and this one I'm going to spend half my actions and aim.
Okay.
And yeah, let's do that. And that will succeed. And that's another 8.
Okay. He's getting whittled down. He's still up. His helmet, like his head, like jerked back with both shots.
Uh-huh.
So definitely hurt him.
Okay,
But
I'm gonna shoot again.
okay. I'm assuming you're taking the penalties.
Yeah,
as
this
you're
one's a
going.
minus 60 on this one.
Okay.
And that's still gonna hit. This one's not a called shot. So
Okay.
It's a D8 and 2. So that's to the body.
Okay.
And that one's 6 damage.
6. Okay.
And I'm gonna go 1 more.
All right. The body shot
Oh,
did
man.
not seem to get through the armor.
Okay, so this one's a minus 80,
Oh,
and it still hits.
Oh my gosh.
oh, buddy.
Except it doesn't, because that's an 8, so it's gonna miss.
It was really impressive though.
Do you have an aggression bump? Oh, no, it wouldn't even take it. It would take it a 7. Never mind.
Yeah,
And you can't bump on a single attack, right?
unless it's an aimed shot.
Yeah.
Or like a burst.
Okay.
Okay,
Rage.
that's me.
You're up. Rage. I'm gonna have you start Well, I don't know. Do you want to make an aggression check now that your friends are engaging, or do you think that would happen only after you've been attacked or something?
Well, he's getting impatient with the last, 2 shots missed?
Yeah.
Technically. So he'll be like, "Kai, you gotta... I thought you could shoot better than that. Come on." So he's gonna pull out his fancy sword that he's got, and he'll run forward, and I'll make an aggression check.
Yeah, so chat, an aggression check is basically to see how likely it is, or if your character will fly into a mindless rage, basically. And if they succeed the aggression check by enough, they could potentially fly into a suicidal aggressive rage where they just literally will not stop fighting and hitting things until like everything is dead, basically.
Everything on yourself.
Yes.
I did succeed by an 85. So...
So are
I
you
think
in a
85
rage?
means you fail it, right? That means you do rage.
Yeah, we'll succeed by being lower than the...
Oh, rage wants to rage. I see.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously. Okay, so... That happens. So he's gonna go for the one that's been hit in the head.
Okay.
He'll run up to
He
that
is in range band 3, so you'll need to run up to him.
Yeah, he'll run up to
Okay.
him. So
Got it.
he'll, like, looks like he bulks out a little bit more, too, and, like, starts yelling, and he'll go in for a hit. So it says the damage adjustment is doubled. Okay. So... I guess I could see if I hit first. Yeah, that'll succeed. So, damage adjustment, so it's, instead of 2d6, it'd be 4d6, right?
Yes, but first you need to roll to see where you hit him.
Oh, right. With the d6.
D6.
Rolled a 5.
Okay, you got his leg, his left leg.
So he'll run up and do kind of one of those, like, sweeping motions into his leg. And...
Sweep the leg.
Sweep the leg. Oh, it's so good. 12, 17, 18, 19. 31 damage.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
What
Okay,
does that
well,
look like?
yeah, how do you kill him by killing his leg? 'Cause
So-
you definitely...
It's
Do
like
that.
you do this! And he runs in and he does like a slide with it too as he sweeps
Yes.
the leg, and he just cuts right through it, and it's just blood.
Gushing
and
blood.
It's
Yeah.
just, yeah.
That would cut through a crucial artery.
Yeah.
So that guy is just dumping blood and he immediately collapses. And the severed leg like twitches a little bit on the
Ugh.
floor, but
Yikes, bruv.
I need a stronger sniper rifle.
and Rage, you are now covered in blood.
Awesome.
Like it splashes up from your sword onto, your arms and stuff. You got actions left, or?
Oh yeah, so I get 2 more actions when this happens.
Perfect.
Um,
When this happens, when you rage out, or when
Uh-huh.
you kill someone. Okay.
Well, when I berserk, so then I'm gonna go to the next one. He's right by his buddy, right?
Yeah, he's not far.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn to him. Come back.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to him, so this is a -20. Still succeeds.
Okay.
And I rolled a 6.
That is the right leg.
I just picture this as a continual slide now.
Yeah.
The blood made it slicker. He's
Yeah,
like, "Ah!"
exactly. It's like a slip and slide of blood.
This roll is not as good. 22.
22. Okay, so
Just take
there's
them all out.
that. Let me see if this guy's.
This is when they start GTFO.
This guy is not dead yet.
Okay.
but just barely.
Gonna like
Oh
he's
my
gonna
gosh.
do a stand up and like swing the sword around. Let's see. So minus this will still hit. I rolled a 4. So
Okay,
it's
that's
an
up.
arm?
That's to the right arm.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So-
I think you like chop into his leg and then swing up.
Yeah, so he'll chop into the leg, stand up, and then hack down onto the arm. Oh no. 12 32.
So much
I'm
damage.
going home.
That's all right, I
yeah,
guess.
dead. Super dead.
And then I'm gonna save 2 actions because I think I'm up to 4. So I'm gonna save 2.
Okay. Chaos. There's
Follow that
nobody
up.
living. There are no living enemies in your sight currently.
Okay, well, I'm gonna roll my percentile to just laugh.
This
I
is a
don't
tense
just
situation.
Because, but wow, that was really extreme. Besides the ramp that I just came down, did I notice if there was another way down?
From the platform?
Yeah,
It did not seem so.
and everyone else is up on the platform, correct?
Hmm.
Okay, cool. So
You hear screaming, like people are shouting orders, and it sounds like utter chaos up there.
awesome.
Oh,
That's my favorite thing I've heard. In that case,
throw a grenade.
I'm going to but there's people up there. I can't chuck grenades
No.
into other
Fake
people.
grenade.
A fake grenade.
Get them to scatter.
They can't see it because of my smoke.
That's true.
So I'm gonna
I
turn
forgot about the
around.
smoke.
I'm gonna be lingering at the edge of the smoke, and I don't know if there's a ready action in the system, but I just want to spray paint people's faces as they come out of the smoke towards me, since they have to come out this way.
Psst.
Oh, okay. So there's no way down from the dining level, but you did notice at the top of the ramp there was another access point.
Oh, so I need to go
Elsewhere.
block up that. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm gonna go into that access point, and I'm like waiting in there, like in the corner, ready to blind people if they come in.
Okay.
But you said there's no ready.
Well, I think
Okay.
how far can you travel? Because it's kind of a ways you got to go all the way up at the ramp if
I
you want to
can
get to
run
that other
8.
access point. 8 range bands?
I don't
Or
know. It just
You
says
can
run.
Oh,
No,
there
that's
is a
meters, and then there's like it shows
8
how many
meters.
meters of the ranged bands.
Yeah. How about this? Let's make it easy. I'm gonna say you can get there, but it'll use probably all your action.
That's super simple. I like it.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
So you can run there. Are you
Okay.
still? Have you still activated your armor? Are you still?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't.
okay.
I haven't deactivated that noise.
Okay. You dash up there.
Okay.
Okay. So as you guys are waiting in this blood and then chaos, you're kind of hanging at the other access point. You do indeed see people start heading your way, chaos. And there are some that are going down the ramp. Like this whole scene is just like they're in utter disarray. Like they're not organized. They're figuring out what's going on. And you think like, you know, like, yeah, it's a smoke bomb, so like it's sure to cause some, you know, concern. But it seems like this level of panic is like a little bit more than you'd expect. And then suddenly from in the middle of the smoke, you hear a loud screech, growl thing that sounds like one of the creatures you faced earlier.
Uh-oh.
And it seems like maybe they are running from that.
Maybe.
Tack, your turn.
Is there anyone alive around me?
Not immediately around you. You hear people up on the dining platform and coming down the ramp.
Okay, so that's probably where the monster is. So he'll probably attack them as he's running up towards the monster and just kind of attack them as they come down the stairs, because might as well.
Okay, I'm gonna say you encounter 3, or like there are 3 potential targets as
Okay.
you are running up.
Let's take target number 2,
Okay.
because that's a good number. Okay, oh my gosh. I keep dropping my dice.
Control yourself.
I'm still trying to understand this battle stuff. Okay. So need to roll 2d100s to hit. 33.
Nice.
Okay. Roll your D. Are you like slashing? Or is this melee?
Yeah,
As
we're
your
gonna
ally?
use
Okay.
melee.
So go ahead and roll that D6.
Oh, d6. Aha. 5.
Okay, you hit his left leg.
Yippee! And then I roll for damage?
Mhm.
Okay, and that's... Damage is just 1d10? Or 2?
Whatever it says
or-
on your
Oh, shoot, where is that?
on your weapon.
Oh, sorry.
2d6 plus 3.
2d6 plus 3. So 40... 42... 45.
Wait,
Oh, no, 2d6. Sorry,
2d6. That's okay.
12.
There's a lot of dice here. Okay, 12. To his leg. Okay. Da, da, da. All right. He doesn't. The armor seems to absorb most of that.
Well, he's frustrated. He's going to hit again.
Okay.
Because that seems right. Okay. 2d10 to hit. So let's. Okay. How does. So. Oh, just. Is
So
it one?
same attack roll. It's just now you have to get 20 lower. Your target number is 20 lower.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. 'Cause I have to read. So 77, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 damage.
Well, you got to
Or
roll.
am
To
I?
hit. Roll your D100s to see if you hit.
60.
Is that low enough?
That's a success. She has to hit us. She has to
Okay.
stay under 63.
Perfect.
Where
Okay.
did you see the 63?
Because
So
it's your
it's-
83 minus 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. hmm
You're good.
And the damage you just rolled should, or I guess we can roll a D6 again.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember what that was.
So
So you
D6
said
for
it
the
was
body
15.
target.
Okay, so
Oh,
that was
no.
a 5.
5. So same leg. Makes
Yeah.
sense. You're just biting on this leg.
All right, 11 damage.
Okay, this one gets through for sure.
Glory.
Does some pretty good damage.
Why are you removing their legs? Did I miss something?
I am just trying to be like Rage. It felt good to do.
All right, is that everything, Tech?
Sure.
Okay, Nat, you're up.
So, I'm gonna fly up and see if I can kind of get like a scene on
Okay.
this whole deal.
You can make an observation check. It's going to be at a -30 penalty because of Chaos's smoke bomb.
Yay! I have no idea how long it lasts.
So I guess even if I get above the smoke, I guess everything is in the smoke.
Right.
Okay, that'll succeed, surprisingly.
Okay, yeah, you can make out where the creature is. You can make out a few, like, pirates. They're just, like, the moving shapes in the smoke. The creature doesn't seem to be actively moving right this second. Seems like maybe it's chowing down on something it already has.
We really hope it's a pirate.
Don't we?
Do I have any kind of penalty for shooting into the smoke, I imagine?
Yeah, I would say that's probably difficult. So I'll just give you the same penalty as a smoke. That makes sense to me.
Okay.
So a -30.
Okay. I'm going to take just my first shot then. How many actions was it to like get above? I guess. I have a fly speed of 9.
Then I guess how far above do you want to be?
Just like right above the smoke.
Then probably just 1. You
Okay.
could get up there pretty quickly.
Okay. That is gonna succeed.
Okay.
Ignores absorption. Oh, and the place that I hit is 2.
Okay.
And that is 10 damage.
body.
Wait.
Nice.
And then I will take another shot. And that's a 1. What happened
Like
on
a crit? Like a
yeah,
critical
like
success?
Yeah, that's
Oh, you
001.
deal max damage automatically, I think is what it is.
Okay. And do I have to like see where I hit still?
Yes.
Okay. That is a 1.
So that's the head.
Okay, max damage is 12.
Okay. So you take this thing out, and it crumples to the floor. But you see underneath it, you see now that it was, well, I guess it's kind of smoky. So you don't really see this, but you see movement underneath the smoke.
Okay.
Where it was standing.
And hear like a thud or something.
Yeah.
And then do I see a pirate?
Yes. Yeah, they're kind of moving around.
Okay. I spend the last half of my actions to do an aim shot and try to hit one of the pirates.
Okay.
And a miss.
Okay.
That's me.
All right. Rage. Gonna chop some more legs off.
Yeah, well, I don't see that Berserk ends, so...
You roll it again.
Do
and,
I?
If you exceed it, then you stop, I think. I could be wrong.
Well,
I can look it up.
I succeed by 80.
All right, still berserking.
Yeah, by exactly 80. In fact, I rolled a 44.
Nice.
Yeah, what's closest to me to go attack?
There are some pirates running down the ramp. You'll have to move toward them, but they are trying to get out of this room.
Yeah, he has to attack him, so here we go. So will it take an action to run
Yeah.
up to him? Okay. So he'll do that. And he'll hit on the first one on a 6. So
Okay.
A leg.
A leg.
That leg. Get that leg.
On
Get the leg, boys.
Oof, I'm rolling so good.
Rage has one mode here.
16, 17, 29.
I'm in the wrong build with my max 12 damage here.
Well, you
Well,
also
it's-
aren't berserking, so
That's true.
29.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I gotta math this.
He's mess.
Okay, he's dead.
Going for the next one.
Okay. Yeah, he's
20.
dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not alive anymore.
Gonna succeed on his buddy. He's right by his buddy. That's cocked.
Yes,
On a 4.
that's an arm. You're going for the arm now.
Big arm, leg arm.
Just imagine Nat's above the smoke and just sees limbs like flying out of the smoke.
Okay, that is 10, 15, 16, 28.
Dead. Also dead.
Okay, so I'm up to 3 actions. What's next closest to him to living?
You have to move again because there's nobody by you right now. You've Tack and you guys have taken them out.
And he's gonna berserk sprint to the next one.
Okay.
Would it take how many? I have 3 left.
What's your movement?
You know.
We'll just call it nice and easy and say you're up by chaos now.
Yeah.
And you use the rest of your actions to run.
Oh, good, because chaos would have been the next one attacked.
Chaos, there are pirates trying to escape near you, including the guy with the oranged out visor now.
I don't laugh. Okay.
I don't laugh.
So, I'm going to pull my pistol. Now, there's people next to me that I could spray paint. Are they coming into the tunnel?
People next to me that I can spray paint. They are trying to get into the tunnel, yes.
Yes. So I'm going to stand in the center of the tunnel, and I'm going to get, it's like the first guy's face. Is this manual dexterity still?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this one is difficult though, so you have a negative 40 penalty because he's running. He's not standing still like that first guy was.
Okay. Oh yeah, succeed. I've got a 4%.
Okay, he starts shouting like, what is this? He can't do anything because his helmet's now been sprayed.
I'm gonna try and get the other guy.
Okay.
Still minus 40, or is it a higher minus now?
I think I'm gonna go challenging now because he's like, he has moved away. He's moved away from this sudden burst of orange spray paint.
I got 5%, so it doesn't matter. Whatever penalty it was, I got it still. So I'm just gonna spray paint this guy too.
Okay.
Ridiculous.
And then I'm gonna take half my actions to go defensive.
It's just
Okay.
a cloud of smoke and
Oh,
orange.
I also want to back up because I have one more. Nope, I have 4 actions. So I'm actually gonna back up deeper into the tunnel, so I'm outside of the range of rage.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Good.
So like people are between me and rage.
Yeah.
Rage and I.
So these pirates are like now flail, like they've got their hands out. They're like feeling, around, but they're still hustling out of here. They have one thing on their minds, and that is get the heck out of this place. So they're gonna keep running, and they're like tripping and falling, but they make their way down the hall. However, skittering out of the smoke, rage, there is one of these creatures, and it comes leaping at you again. This thing, well, it's not the same thing, but it seems to have decided that they like targeting you.
I'm assuming we all can see it.
Is it coming out of the smoke now?
Chaos can. Nat, you probably can too from your vantage point. Tack, you're not quite able to catch sight of it. Whoops. 100. Okay. It does hit you. And it's gonna hit you on your leg.
Fair.
Number 6. It has learned from your strategy. It's adapting. And it is going to
Puppy.
do 12 damage.
Okay. Cracks my armor.
Okay. At that same moment, Tack 1 comes bursting through the wall of like, as you're running up the ramp, there's kind of like
Yeah.
the wall of the dining platform, and it's gonna try and
I'm sorry, what?
hit you.
Does my speed have anything to do to help me move out of the wave and attack?
So did you take dodge? Or did you do anything defensive?
No.
I want to say she did, but I don't
Maybe.
recall.
I don't recall either, but
Well, it doesn't matter because it rolled too high.
sweet.
And it rolled too high on its next attack. And it is back to Tack.
Sick. He wants to punch that thing in the face. Okay.
Claw, claw.
Claw, claw. Meow, meow.
Yeah.
Meow,
meow.
bitch. Okay, let's see. So, I need to roll
D100.
2d100, so 57.
That's probably low enough,
Yeah.
I would assume.
Okay, 57, and then d6, 2,
Okay.
and then 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage.
Okay. It is still up.
Well, he's going at it with the other Cloudmouth.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, let's do something cooler. Let's have him
Like
do
what?
like a twist his body but smack it with its tail.
With your cat tail? You're
With
gonna
my
just...
cat tail.
I
gonna, like,
pictured it
bat
bobbed, like a bobcat.
That's what I kind of thought. Like those wicked
So
hard
what? You're
tails.
just
So you're
doing
gonna
like
smack it with your butt?
your butt? Because a bobcat's
No, he's
tail's
gonna-
like yay long.
He's not a.
Butt smack.
I
Special
imagine him.
move. It's tax special move.
No, the boy's got a long like lion's tail.
All right, do
in
your
my
thing.
thing.
Do your thing. I'm
But I
gonna say
wanted
this
to
is,
make it cooler.
I'm gonna say this is difficult.
Fine.
So take a -40 penalty.
You're rude. Okay, so I need to roll the
So
D100
2d10.
again.
Yep, and take that same number for your regular attack, but subtract 60 from it.
78. 60, so it's like 18. I'm confused.
So not from your roll.
Oh,
So the number that you need to beat for an attack. That one. You're 83. I think it is.
83%.
So subtract 60 from that.
So you needed a 23.
or
okay,
lower.
Okay, let's do this again. 0, 7.
Okay. You smack your. You
I'm, like,
smacked
really-
it with your tail.
What damage is that?
I don't know.
Let's
Just roll
see.
your claw
D4?
damage. Whatever.
Let's see.
Just kill this thing with your tail.
9.
Akin to throwing a teddy bear at it?
19.
We're gonna say this is something that Tack practices in his spare time.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I hit him with a 19.
All right, you take its head off with your tail somehow, because that's how it works.
Implanted like spines or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe you've attached a blade to your tail or something.
Hey.
That'd be sick.
Mm.
Just attaches his head. Look at me! I am very cool. Did you see that? And he looks around to see if anyone saw that.
Nat
there's just-
probably saw it.
And I was looking at Nat like, yeah? Cool, huh?
Why are
Oh,
we
that's what
taking
it is.
off their
It's your
limbs?
turn.
I'm gonna go in
who's
defense.
left around
Okay.
here?
So there's chaos and rage that are near each other, and then there's a monster that is just attacked rage.
Okay. Rage, when I said that armor cost an arm and a leg, I wasn't being serious. And okay, so it's in the smoke still. So I still have a
I don't
penalty.
care.
It's kind of out of the smoke actually a bit because it's near the access point.
Okay, I'm gonna call shot its head then,
Okay.
and that'll succeed. And that is 7 damage.
Okay.
Rob, your
Still
gun isn't
kicking.
doing as much damage as
I'm
a
gonna
tail.
shoot it again. That's gonna hit on 5.
Okay.
This is ignoring absorption. That's 11
Victory
damage.
tail flex.
Ooh. Okay.
And I'm gonna go again. That one's gonna miss. And then I'm gonna spend the last half of my actions to do an aim shot and try one more time.
Okay.
And that'll hit.
Nice.
And it hits the.
Are you hitting its
2?
head? Wasn't it
No,
aim?
no called
Oh,
shot.
oh, okay, okay.
It's like you can.
Oh, you
just
can
have to
bump
just-
it. Yeah. Okay.
Not really a bump. It's just plus 20%.
Got it.
Bump
Okay.
it. Twist it.
And that hit
Bop
the
it.
2 for 6 damage.
All right. How do you kill this thing?
How do you do it?
Yeah, man, we're just shooting it all over, and the last one just kind of goes right through its chest. It's a laser beam, so it kind of probably just melts.
Oh, yeah. And I think it kind of splatters onto Rage a little bit. Some alien goop.
Hey! My armor!
Austin armor like the.
You're covered in blood.
Yeah,
Rage,
but
there are
you-
no more targets that are actively antagonizing you.
He's still upset about his armor. Okay, let's
Go
on.
suicidal on your armor.
Don't you start taking penalty or like do you take a penalty to your aggression check after you've made it once?
I think so. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't super in-depth study the aggression levels because mine's 0%.
I didn't see one, but
That's okay. I'll check it out. You can make your check.
well, this one did not succeed by 80, so I don't go insane.
Well, that's good. That's a plus. I
That
think
is
we
a
can all
plus.
agree.
Yeah, for Chaos's sake.
Okay. Yeah, for chaos. But to be fair, you can't really see chaos, so.
True. Are there any... Can I hear more creatures or anything?
It is quiet from the creature sounds. You hear the pirates running off toward, like, down the hall, kind of, but you don't think they're gonna be sticking around here.
I'm gonna go look for more creatures then, now that I'm in my right mind.
Okay. So unless you guys are pursuing the pirates, we're kind of dropping out of initiative. Are you guys letting the pirates go, or...
Rage is like,
We got it. We tagged enough.
Yeah,
of them
run
with spray
home.
paint.
I'm laughing.
Finally!
So
So he just like leans up against the wall, like sits down, and he just has his head back, just cackling. Just can't even contain the hilarity of the situation. People with orange masks just bumping into walls and like bouncing off of each other. It's too funny.
I mean,
You're the
that's pretty
God
creative.
of chaos.
okay. Yeah, that is exactly what happened. So you laugh, and your cackling laughter echoes as the pirates stumble their way down the hall. And I'll just kind of fast forward this part. You guys clear out the smoke eventually. The guests do eventually come to. Are you
We're
guys
out of there by then.
Okay,
If,
so
if
you're
there
out
was
of there.
any injured, I would have administered some healing stuff. I've got quite a bit.
Oh,
of
so you
healing
do
gear
check
here.
out. You do try and there is a hole in the floor where you think the creatures must have come through. You do find a body. It is a pirate that was eaten.
Goodness.
I thought you were gonna say Roger.
Are you guys going to try to clean it up
Oh
before
yeah.
people wake up?
Ugh,
You do have a janitor's card.
we've got a janitor's cart. Let's clear this away.
Okay,
Pack
so
your
you.
limbs in that
You're-
cart.
We're just gonna
It's-
shove all of the bodies
Trophies.
inside of that shaft that they all ran out. So like any limbs and bodies
Oh.
are just going in there,
Yeah.
and then
In
janitor.
the
After
upper level
hours.
one or the
Oh.
maintenance one?
maintenance one.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
use my flying to get the blood spatter off the ceilings.
What a good boy.
So we have this like fast forward
Montage.
montage of you guys like gnats zipping around, like spot cleaning the windows and the ceilings, and you guys piling bodies into the maintenance tunnel.
Tax using his chair or his tail to clean behind him and his paws.
Yep. So we
Rage
get
is
this
criticizing.
amazing cleaning montage, and then you guys peace out of there, head back to the command center, or okay.
Yeah, I'm
Ricketts
wearing
is
my
paid.
my fancy clothes again.
Okay. You have to wait a couple minutes because you imagine the command center was also affected by this knockout gas, but a little bit later you hear, hello? Hello, are you guys there? Hello?
Roger!
Squeaky toy! It is
You're a
you!
bit late, Roger.
Where have you been?
Ding dong.
It was the knockout gas. I don't know what happened. Are you guys okay?
Oh, I guess that is good excuse for not
Open
I
the
answering.
heard
door,
you
Roger.
running away before you went away.
Oh, are you back from the maintenance tunnels?
Oh
Yep,
yes.
yep, back from the maintenance tunnels.
Ding
Good time in
dong.
the maintenance tunnel.
Tick
Oh,
tock.
okay. And you hear like a mumbled voice. He's talking to someone. And then Clemens opens the door to you, and you see Captain Smith and Roger and Clemens in there. And Captain Smith is he's fixing his uniform, and he's smoothing his hair back down. And he says, "Oh boy, I have to remember his voice. I didn't think I would say this, but I'm quite glad to see you are not dead."
Have a nice nap.
No, that was quite troubling. What happened?
So
Well, had a
much.
nap.
Can I tell the story? Please, please
Everybody
allow
all
me.
at once.
Please
It's
allow
just
me.
like blah 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 blah.
Chaos emphasize go crazy.
So, First off, Roger's a piece of shit. He led us all over the place. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, Roger was useless.
And so
Roger
then we
is
found
squeaky toy.
we found one of your people actually in the badminton court had been torn down. He's killed. Here's his ID. We left him down there, so you can discreetly dispose of that if you do so desire. Found one of the monsters. Also found pirates. Pirates have invaded your home. Yes, so they put knockout gas in the ventilation system. So after we killed one of the monsters, we went up, handled all the pirates, except for the ones that got away. Hilarious, really, you should watch the tapes back. Killed several more monsters, protected all of the guests, even cleaned up everything so they won't suspect a thing as long as you fix the badminton court, which honestly I wasn't sure how to get to, or else I would have taken care of that as well. But besides that, literally everything is taken care of.
I would like extra pay for being janitor. I am a commanding officer. Rank major. Not janitor.
Rank major.
He's pretty collected, but you do see that he's like, he's troubled to hear about the pirates and, you know, everything that has happened.
We weren't able to recover all of, if they'd stuffed any jewelry in their pockets. I don't know if they got away with that, but we recovered what we could.
Yes, I see. Well, I do.
A lot of legs.
Lot of
I'm
limbs.
sorry.
So great.
A lot of
So
legs.
Don't worry about it.
limbs. Lots of, you know, when you kill, you remove body. You wouldn't get it.
You should definitely watch the video
You
back.
should. It's hilarious.
I
It's
see.
hilarious.
Well, if you don't mind handing over his identification card, I would appreciate taking care of that particular matter discreetly, as you said. Can't have the entire Crystal Palace coming to an end because of one little mix-up.
Little.
I'm sure you understand.
I pass over the ident card.
Give us our pay.
Yes, I will do that presently. I hope you know I am adding extra not only for your I can't think of the word. Your
Discretion.
well, I'm thinking
Janitorial
of like
services.
commendation, like your exemplary performance, which I appreciate very
And we
much,
will watch
especially
that.
seeing as our entire staff was knocked out. And for dealing with the pirates, which was not originally part of your contract.
Yes.
And
Turns out you are reasonable.
he looks at you guys. I am adding a little cut on top for your future discretion. You understand?
I like discretion.
I like money.
Lips sealed.
My lips are sealed. You better talk to Roger, though.
Yes, Roger. Roger. And he
Squeaky toy, get over
tips down his
here.
glasses.
Yeah.
You're never going to amount to anything, Roger.
Don't
Oh,
squeak,
glasses
squeaky
back up.
toy.
I'm sorry. Okay.
You actually have one choice, Roger, if you ever want to make anything of yourself, and that is to join a fight now and then. You know, you could
Well,
come with us.
Well, I
We'll
was
razz you,
I
but
was
No,
you
we
knocked out.
can't.
Okay.
He's like
sorry.
He'd
7
run
years
away.
old.
He'd run away.
He'll turn around and he's gonna mouth body shield.
Oh yeah, Roger, you're real
Yeah,
slow.
hey, you can come. I'll train you.
The captain looks at you guys, and he says, is this an honest proposal?
Yes, we'll take him right off
Absolutely.
your hands. And I make like a money sign with my hands.
We need some utility.
He's gonna need some life
I
insurance.
see.
Pretty
Yes,
heavy.
well, Roger, I wouldn't imagine to force you to stay here. If this seems to be your calling in life, it seems only fate has brought these valiant soldiers to our resort, and now destiny calls you away on a grand new adventure. Wouldn't you say, Roger?
Yeah, Roger. Give your
Right,
boss
right.
tug.
Yeah,
Come over here.
Destiny.
Let us make you
Bram.
not squeaky toy. Let us make you scratch post.
Not better.
Well, I mean, do I get like a gun or something?
Absolutely.
How am I spare?
Will you guys stop calling me squeaky toy?
No.
Debatable.
That is part of the hardening purposes.
Oh, do I get paid or?
We'll talk about it in.
You get paid for jobs that you complete. You didn't complete this job, but future jobs.
You don't
Come
get
on,
any of my
Roger.
cut.
Okay, and the camera fades as you guys like you guys forcibly kind of put your arms around Roger and like you're telling him all this as you're like basically escorting him out the door, and he's just not even quite sure like what's going on. And you walk out, money in hand, Roger in hand, content with a hard day's work.
What is his mother gonna say?
End.
The end.
Yay!
Good job recruiting,
Whoa.
Roger.
Oh,
Roger.
Roger's
My
gonna die,
goodness.
guys. There goes Roger.
Thank you all for sticking around. Tori, was there anything you wanted to say here? Can you tell people where we can find you?
Sure. I'm at level1geek.com. I'm level 1 geek on all the social stuff. I'm most active on Twitter, but you can find me on Facebook as well. My blog is all about tabletop RPGs for beginners. I'm reviewing this particular game, which is why we played it today, from the standpoint of, how would a beginner approach this, and what would I recommend if a beginner wanted to play this game. So hopefully this gave you a taste of the system. If you guys are interested in the system, you can find everything you need to know in the description of this stream. You should also know that the creators are running games for Gen Con Online July 29th through August 2nd, and there are still spots open. So if anyone wants to give this game a try on their own, then I would recommend you sign up for that.
Awesome. Wholesome, give your spiel. Where can people find you? Thank you so much for guesting on our show.
Oh yeah, for sure. I am also on Facebook, facebook.com/gaming/wholesomedadgamer. I do TTRPGs. My big series, Tabletop Treasure Hunters, is starting season 2 pretty soon with most of these people right here. So,
Less than 30 days.
yeah.
Oh,
So much prep.
So check it out.
Yes, this has been Battle Lords of the 23rd Century. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments. You guys are the reasons why we do games like this. Thanks for sticking around. Have a good one.
bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.